everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me. Let's just briefly go into good old just chatting, just while we discuss what we're going to be doing today, cool things that have happened, because of course yesterday was Global Accessibility Awareness Day. Good to have you all here. Hopefully the gremlins haven't invaded. If they have, then please do tell me. And yeah, happy Global Accessibility Awareness Day for yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Did very, very cool things. For those of you that don't know and weren't there, by the way, hi Kiena, I did see your redeem. I'm not doing bad, thank you for asking. I'm doing all right. And yeah, I appreciate the redeem for the stretch reward, even though we haven't even started yet. I suppose it's... There we go. Sorry, pressed that button a little too early. Yeah, I appreciate the redeem, but yeah, what have you all been up to? Anything interesting? Anything fun? So yeah, those of you that don't know, yesterday I streamed alongside of the wonderful Arevia, content creator from Norway, doing amazing stuff on her side. I actually guested on her podcast a little while ago, which is very, very cool. Very glad to make that collaboration happen when it did, and of course the eventual release of that podcast episode. And then of course we streamed Gears 5 yesterday for Global Accessibility Awareness Day as a team, which was amazing because to the best of my knowledge, Arevia had never played a shooter before, like with that kind of whole setup. And yeah, it was chaos, carnage, calamity, catastrophe, etc., but it was team based in terms of that, which was amazing. Very, very good fun to be able to make that happen after so long sort of in the planning. We will be playing today. Well, actually, no, the other thing I was going to say as well is that I also released... Well, so for those of you... How many of you were aware before yesterday that I was writing a God of War Ragnarok text guide? Well, I was co-writing it. Because the cool thing is, I was able to collaborate with the wonderful SLJ, so a fellow gamer without sight, who started off the original project and then brought me on board. And then we had contributions, well, we've had contributions from the amazing Mila Pavlin, who also worked on Ragnarok. But yesterday, we released on the reviews page, so if you go to here, the link in the Twitch chat, and if you go to reviews.sightlesscombat.com, via, you know, if you're on YouTube and you're watching, then you can find hopefully the guide itself as it stands, which is the first 4 chapters plus the introductory notes that we've put together for things like the main menu, the first time setup process, etc., which is very, very cool that we were able to get that done. Granted, that's not the whole game, not by a long shot. There is a lot to cover, but we are trying to check everything to be as consistent and thorough as possible. And there's been a couple of new fun surprises that we may be able to share fairly soon, actually, if everything goes to plan. And thank you, Kiena, for keeping an eye out. I appreciate that. It's good to have you along in terms of good to see you're interested in that as well. If anyone has any questions about that guide, do feel free to let me know. Any feedback, any critiques, etc. But today, well, actually, one final thing in terms of today, I am pleased to announce, for those of you that have been following my interest in Hellblade 2, I should say Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. The interesting thing with that is I have actually received a review code for that as well, thanks to the wonderful people at Xbox who sent me that code over, and I will have, you know, thoughts and impressions accessibility-wise as of next week. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that, which is going to be very, very fun. Thank you. Oh, that's so kind of you, Awesome. That is so kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. That is very, very kind of you. And no, it means so much having that validation, that encouragement, that positive community interaction is huge in terms of a motivator. Partly why I'm doing just chatting as well, just in case anybody drops in and is curious to see how gaming without sight works, because today, as requested Yeah, no, it has been a while, Ricky. I honestly, it's one of those things where I wish Twitch would have the ability to have little nicknames. I'm sure there might be ways to do that in Firebot. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it'd be good if there were, if there isn't already, because then it would stop me having to worry about how to address people once they've dropped in once, I suppose, in theory. But yeah, so today, as requested by you last week, there is no Gibbon, first of all, because of course he is busy organising logistics for South Korea, shall we say, for his move to South Korea. And but as you requested during his, well, he and I collaborating last week, as we normally do, as you requested, we're going to be running the Vale Shadow of the Crown. It's a very fun, primarily audio game. So we're going to switch over. There we go, to the PS5.
PS4.
And we are going to load into this. Now, if you're not familiar with what the Vale actually is, this is also kind of a level check as well. Let me know if the levels are too low. They may be, they may not be.
Falling Squirrel and Creative Bites Studios presents
The Vale.
Press X button to begin.
Yep, so The Vale Shadow of the Crown is a primarily audio-only game, but there are what I usually term as abstract graphics. So graphics that are not designed to deliberately provide extra information, that kind of thing, but they are essentially there to add flavour. They are flavour graphics to an extent, but they are cool, they are interesting, but it is primarily designed around audio. So get your best pair of headphones in and then join us. Music's a bit low, I can't help. Well, how are the
Continue game.
how's the voices?
Press start new tutorial. Game
Because
option. Start continue.
because the music's
game.
a little different.
Press R2 to select an option.
I don't know if I
Use
clicked.
the left stick to cycle
So,
through
yeah.
options.
So the thing with this game is I'm actually running. So it's a PS4 game. Well, it's on PS5 via a PS4 game. It's on. Voices are alright. Okay, well we'll leave it there then. So yeah, it's a PS5 game, or PS4 game on PS5. It's an Xbox game, and it is also a PC game as well on various platforms too. And it may or may not be on Switch as well. I would have to double check that. But fun fact, I actually consulted on this and was part of the team. Well, I say part of the team. I'm one of many people who are in the credits. Let's just change the game so that people know what we're playing. There we go. And just double check it. There we go, it worked. Good. So, yeah, if you want to know how this all works, do let me know. This is a sort of fantasy set RPG. Well, sort of RPG. Action RPG light, I guess. You'll see what I mean as we go through, but there are quite a few cutscenes in this opening, so we're going to get started.
Start new tutorial.
Oh, and actually, we are going to start new game. Actually, I want to see what happens if I kind of want to see what happens if we continue game,
Use
but
the left stick
also don't want to. So if we start new game,
starting a new game will delete your current game. Press R2 to continue.
yeah, because you can only have
L2
one
to cancel.
save file, so we're going to delete whatever's on here,
Please select starting difficulty.
and this
Push
is
down on
all
the left
voiced
stick to cycle
in game.
menu option. Casual, normal, set, hard.
And we are going to set this to hard with
Press R2
probably one of my
to select this
favourite
option.
difficulty selection
Use
messages
left
ever.
stick to cycle option. The game is set to hard. Good luck.
I love that. Just the game is set to hard. Good luck.
King is dead.
Yep, cutscenes. Well,
It was not a hero's death.
audio cutscenes.
It was the slow death of an old man. But it gave him time to plot.
You
and
have
fuss
no
out his
camera
affairs.
control.
Enough time, in
Oh,
fact,
no,
to
wait.
spare a rare thought towards his second-born.
Do we have?
What to do with me?
No.
The blind girl he hid away in the keep. Would I be allowed to stand at my brother's side as he took his place on the throne?
But it is in
No.
very good stereo.
Even from the grave, my father would not allow me to burden the family. No less than 500 miles of barren heath and twisting vale would keep me from doing that.
I do wonder if I can
And
skip
now?
these, but I don't want to.
Here I am.
necessarily do that
on
anyway,
the
not at
approach
the
to my
moment.
new home on the outskirts of the kingdom.
So I've played through this multiple times. I've played through this on hard
hear a river.
multiple times as well.
Where are we, Uncle?
And this is a relatively
We're
inexpensive
crossing now.
game as well. If you want to try this for yourself, I'd
You,
highly
Alex,
suggest
are officially home.
purchasing it.
Describe it for me.
I would think the smell of sheep would provide all you need to know.
You could have said something nice. Made something up.
Honesty is the greatest gift a princess could receive.
Then you spoil me, Uncle. Why would it be my father's dying wish to send me to the Borderlands?
Your brother is king. Your father wanted you to have something of your own.
That's honesty. Even in death, father wanted his sightless daughter as far away as possible.
I wanted you to have something of your own.
I will try not to
From
talk
one
over too much of the
second born to
dialogue unless I'm
another,
answering
it's not an
questions.
easy
So
thing being
throw
in
questions
someone's
at me should you
shadow.
wish.
I like the shadows. You hear more honesty there.
You will make a wise lady. Even out here in the Borderlands,
I'll make some chieftain's son a disappointing wife.
you'll be just fine. As long as you can tell the difference between the men and the sheep.
Hold up! Hold! Hold! My lord,
What is it?
Odedan riders from the northwest.
How many?
An army, my lord.
Can we make the castle?
No, they're on us now. To arms!
Draw your swords and go! This is what I mean by very fantasy RPG.
Wait here, Alex.
Uncle?
And you play as a blind protagonist, which is kind of a common... Not necessarily a common trope, but it is a trope among audio games. At times. So riding, and... Crash. The haptics are pretty good actually, considering the sort of standard ones from a PlayStation 4 game.
Alex! Alex! Are you okay?
Who's that?
It's your brother, Theo.
Theo, yes. What happened?
We were playing Blind Seeker. You fell down the stairs of the loft.
This always happens to me, doesn't it?
Because you're the only one who can't cheat. Everyone else peeks under the blindfold.
No. Rolf tricked me. He led me to the edge of the stairs.
Well, the little Ted is hiding by the mill wheel right now. I won't say anything to Father if you were to be careless with your cane as you search there.
So now
Use the left stick to walk in any direction.
we get our first tutorial.
Use right stick to turn on the spot.
So if any of you have questions about how this works, do tell me, and I will answer what I can. And I am going to kind of be sort of speedrunning this to an extent. Unless, of course, there are specific things you want me to show off.
Go ahead, swing.
Push the right stick in the direction you wish to swing.
So this is a twin stick title.
Stop it! Stop it, Alex!
Alex?
Wow.
It's Uncle.
I think in all my time of playing this game, I've never
Rolf will be wanted back in the kitchens.
gone that
Yes,
far
my
with
lord.
that.
You may go too, Theo.
Yes, Uncle.
In terms of
Sorry, Alex.
hitting him so many times.
I see you've found a new use for your cane.
What is my punishment?
If anyone should be punished, it's me. There are things I should have taught you years ago.
Like what?
I stand directly in front of you. And I want you to swing your cane at me.
You want me to hit you?
Yes. My punishment. Your first lesson.
Push the right stick in the direction you wish to
Come
swing.
on, let me swing.
Swing at me.
Let
now.
me swing at him. There we go.
Excellent. Now, when I move, your head will remain facing forward as to conceal your level of awareness from your enemy.
My enemy?
Listen. Now swing at me again.
The good thing
Very
is,
good.
where I've already
Now,
done this before,
I'm moving to stand
I'm just
directly
kind
in
of
front of you again.
ignoring these
I want
tutorials
you
to
to
an
swing
extent.
as many times as you can, as fast as you can. Faster. That's good.
There we go.
Know your limits.
Because there is a
You want
stamina
to be
system.
selective with your strikes.
You will be limited to only a few consecutive strikes before you must pause to catch your
They
breath.
don't call it a stamina system
An
in this game, but it
exhausted
basically
fighter
is.
a dead fighter. And what do you think is the first rule of combat?
Don't die?
Precisely.
And that noise just to be completely clear, means flashback, or rather in this case, flashback to the present.
Hello? Uncle?
And those of you that saw Gibbon and I last week will remember this is the place where we figured out Gibbon didn't have stereo
Carriage.
audio.
It must have overturned. It's night. How long have I been out? I need water. I'll have to get to the river.
But did any of you do anything interesting yesterday for GARD, for Global Accessibility Awareness Day? And given we've just been told... Oh, the cool thing is you can cinematic
Uncle?
walk here.
Hello?
So cinematic
be
walk is
stupid,
you
Alex.
can press
Who's to say you'll find
forward
a friendly
and-
answer? Ah, wolves.
very gently.
That's reassuring.
There we go. But you can also sort of brisk walk forward. And go towards the water, because that's what we need. We need water.
Whoa. Oh. A body. Soldier. Fur-lined tunic. He's not one of ours.
And bear in mind,
Perhaps
this is
Uncle needed
all
us to
audio
go.
for me.
Let's see.
You know,
here.
I have no sound whatsoever, so it's just
Yes.
audio.
A sword. Rusted. Broken. Better than nothing. And a scabbard. You'll have to do for now.
You have gained a Tier 1 sword.
Yay! Loot. Well, sort of loot, I suppose.
Yes.
Graceful, as ever.
I don't think I've ever been so thirsty. Who's there? Uncle? Okay. Not Uncle?
Nope. This is one of those
You
games
like
that
sticks?
it feels good to
Go get
play and quite good to watch at times as well. So now we're
Got a
fighting
heavy one
these.
here now. Fair warning, you're getting this
I want to
one
see
in
how
the
early we
muzzle.
can actually use certain mechanics. Nice. Oh, we traded. So you can cancel a charged attack, okay. I'm trying to remember things. It's been a while since I've played this, but from what I remember,
Well.
what we saw last week helped.
I won't be sleeping tonight. What do I do, Uncle? What would Theo do?
But that's that first encounter done with.
Suppose a king wouldn't find himself alone 500 miles from his home. 500 miles.
As I said before, insert
suppose I
Proclaimer's
start walking.
reference. We must go. But what games are you going to be playing this weekend, chap? Anything fun?
All roads lead east, they say. Unless you're walking in the exact wrong direction.
Yep.
Talking to yourself like a madwoman. Who's there? Friend or foe?
Depends. Are you with the Odedan horde?
No. I have no money.
I'm not out to rob you.
You're limping. You're injured.
You're blind, but perceptive.
Friend or foe?
You're highborn. You're not from the borderlands.
And you?
A shepherd
Where's your flock?
in the bellies of barbarians.
Yeesh.
We are not foes then.
It would appear not.
I hear men approaching. Are they the King's Guard?
Afraid not, girl. This is where we part ways. Good luck.
Wait!
Yeah, so this game's been out for a few years,
Looks like a shiny prize to me.
Don't suppose she's the one the generals are looking
but the production value is relatively high.
Stay calm. Think, Alex.
And now, flashback. You can get all of the trophies on a single
wanted to
run, by
see
the
me,
way, if you're
Uncle?
curious
You
as well.
are going to learn how to use a sword today.
My father wants me to learn how to use a sword.
In truth, no, he does not. However, a princess and future protector of the realm need first be able to protect herself.
Wouldn't that be my brother's job? protector of the realm.
Firstborns get killed every day, girl. You're going to learn this. Here, take this sword. Grip it firmly. You know I've never cared that you're blind. And our enemies will not care about that either when they set out to kill you.
See,
Now,
he's like,
I want you
I'll
to
give
swing
you a
your
sword.
sword
And
at
now
me.
he's like, I've got a massive
Don't worry, the blade is not sharp.
Push
So
the
it
right
sounds like
stick
a
in the
much bigger
direction you
weapon.
wish to swing.
Much bigger sword.
Excellent.
Okay, clang.
As you can hear, your attacks are easy for me to parry as long as I'm not trying to do something else.
Something else? Like what?
Like hitting you.
And you can't actually
That
attack him
hurt.
during
Now,
that. I was trying to see if
If
you
you
could.
don't want that to happen again, you're going to have to hit me first. And if you're quick enough, I won't be able to parry. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
suppose?
Listen for sounds that lead into my swing. My armor, the shift of my weight, and swing the second you hear it.
Okay.
Very good.
There we go.
One more time.
That's the good thing. You can
Excellent.
swing
Now,
really early into that.
Shall we play a little game?
No?
Strike me 3 times and you win.
All right.
Oh, and I'm going to move around this time.
This will be fun.
Very good.
There we go. Three,
That's three
three
for you,
straight off the bat.
niece. Well done. I know you think you don't need to learn this, but our enemies are unyielding and they show no mercy. Not for the young, nor the old, nor the blind. I want you to be strong. Even stronger than your brother, because no one knows what the future might hold for you.
All right, Uncle.
But yeah, so what do you all think so far if you haven't seen this before? Would you say?
What's wrong with you, girl? What are you staring at?
Stay back, or I'll start swinging.
Where's the other half of your sword?
What are you waiting for?
I think she is blind.
Then that should make it easy for you, no?
Yep. Just 3 shots and he's down.
Ah, hell, I'll do it myself.
Will you?
You are pathetic.
We had to trade. There we go. I could have played a little less aggressive there, but it doesn't really matter
Is
too
that the
much.
shepherd?
Yes. Take my hand before more arrive.
Where are you taking me?
Safety. I have a camp
At this
nearby.
early point, because you don't have any way to block things, you can just be like, yeah, I'm just going to swing. Just going to swing at you. Swing, hope, and try and time things.
Sorry, girl, for running off. What's a lame shepherd going to do against practiced killers?
I suppose I should thank you for coming back.
I suppose you're welcome.
I need to get back to the capital. To my brother.
The capital.
How are the levels now, chap? Are they good?
What are you doing out here? Merchant family?
My family is very wealthy. There would be a reward if I was escorted back safely.
Escort a blind girl 500 miles down a treacherous valley in the wake of an invading horde. Not sure what reward would be worth that.
What would you do with me then?
Teach you to tend sheep? Get your pretty hands dirty.
You could buy 1,000 sheep with the reward my family could provide.
1,000? Huh. Must be some family you have.
Hey, Patrick, on
Or you don't know the
YouTube, how you
price of
doing?
sheep. Do you have a name?
And I agree,
Alex.
this is
Alex.
very good.
I am Abdul Rashid. Call me Shepherd if you like.
Okay. Shepherd.
Getting you home, Alex, will depend on where the Odedin are headed, how well I can heal up, and who we can find to help us on the way.
My uncle and I were traveling with a guard when we were attacked. They may still be around.
If that horde set upon them, they would have been killed.
I'm still here.
Then you were not worth the trouble. Get some rest. It will be safer to travel later at night. I suppose you're indifferent to the dark.
Thank you, Shepherd.
I looked
Don't
at my
thank me yet, sheep.
I looked at my playtime for this
the valley
game,
home
and
is
it was
long and winding.
like 5
It
hours
conceals
apparently.
more than just barbarians.
on PS5, which was fascinating because I thought it was longer than that. I thought it was about 7 or 8 hours. But I suppose when you've already played the game once and you've beaten it and you know what you're doing, I guess that helps. And the same could be said for a lot of things in terms of
Pay
gaming.
attention.
Yes, Uncle.
Now, as a blind fighter, you will be well served to have a shield. Now take it here with your left hand,
It's heavy.
as it should be. Now, this time, when I swing at you, I want you to raise your shield.
Hold the left stick in the direction of your target.
Yeah,
to
Patrick,
block.
I'm looking forward
ready?
to
Sure.
Raise your
to
shield.
playing Diablo 4 once Navisys comes out. Block that. There we go.
Excellent. Now, right after you block my attack, you will have a split second to counterattack.
Yeah, once
It's a more
Navisys comes out,
defensive
I
way
will
to
play
fight.
Diablo
Give it a
4
try.
a lot.
Block my attack and immediately counterattack.
Use the left stick to block your target. Then release left stick and immediately counterattack using the right stick.
Go on then. I was trying to
Very
see
good.
how strict
Another
it
game,
was
then. Defeat me any way you
in
want.
terms of the
Attack
need to
as I
release.
swing or block and counterattack.
left stick.
On guard, girl.
Fair enough.
Once again. Well done, niece.
There we go. I'm playing very aggressively at the moment. I won't be able to later because the game is on hard.
Alex, wake up.
What is it?
Odedin. They've set up camp on the ridge above us.
What
We
other
have to
games have
get
you been
moving.
playing, Patrick?
Follow
Anything
me.
interesting?
This way.
Yes, so now... Do we want to sneak through? No. Actually, I don't think we can because I think we still need our shield.
It's a raiding party. They supply the horde as it moves. I'm afraid this won't be the last one we run into.
What do you see?
About 10 warriors, in small groups around the clearing. No room to get around. There's no central fire. They probably don't like each other much.
I'll need a shield.
I love that.
What are you going to do with
So
that?
they don't like each other
Use
much,
it if
probably.
I have to.
For now, I'll try to draw them away. You stay here.
So,
Wait!
in answer to your question, Patrick,
My uncle
I've
promised me the same
played
thing.
Forza
I'm
with
Lieutenant Shepherd.
just partial assist, partial steering.
Son of a dog.
Remember you played using shield mostly? I mean, the good thing is you can, and you have to in places.
Fortune shines upon us.
It's the royal brat.
We have our orders. Kill her and bring her to the general.
No!
See, that's the best part. You think, oh, could I have fought back? And then it's like, nope.
Alex,
That's
are
the
you
whole
listening?
point.
What?
You were off somewhere. I said, I'll draw them away. You wait here.
No. It's not going to work.
How would you know that?
I just do. It's too dark. We'll move together. I'll lead.
All right. We'll need to get to the river.
Let's see.
Not this way.
Let's see if we can fight the guys to the right then.
Nope.
Oh, you actually can't get over there? Or is there any... Oh, there's 2 camps. Okay. Let's fight.
Look what I found.
Let's fight these
What
ones.
is this?
The shield you requested.
Then we'll try and go
Is
back
this
and
a
fight the other
barrel
ones.
lid?
It suits you. Now keep moving.
Do we have our
You have
barrel lid
gained
shield?
a Tier 1 shield.
We're going to fight as many Odedin as we can.
Did you hear that? Where do you come from?
Hello. What? Oh, that was my fault. There we go. Block and counter. There we go. It does sound rad, doesn't it, Novo? How are you doing? Welcome in. This is the Veil Shadow of the Crown, a game I was part of in terms of I've worked on it a little. And I'm actually in the credits for it.
Need direction?
I'm deliberately fighting everybody in this playthrough. Come on then. Good. There we go. Just poking everybody. Nice. Come on then. There we go. And you. Go on. Again. Go on. Yep, there we go. No shield needed, technically. Just poke. Just poke everybody. Raking up that Moby Games listing. I don't even know if the Vale is on the Moby Games listing. So we've got one last set of people, I think, that we can take on. Come here. So no shield. Can't do this with all encounters at all. What I'm doing is I'm deliberately just waiting, and I'm not overexerting. Oh. I got lucky, didn't retaliate. And yep. There we go. Nice. It's a shame you don't get XP from all of these. It'd be fun if you did. But how are you doing, Nova? It's been a while.
Are you there, Shepard?
Yes. I think we're clear of the camp. Damn it. A patrol.
Hey,
Oh, no, they are allowed. Well,
Who are you?
technically.
Stay calm, Alex. Let me talk.
look at me.
Technically they're allowed. It's just the bot filtering out spam, potential spam.
Lepers, you say?
There
Bring
we
the
go.
torch.
If you want to see that.
Sorry, Alex. We'll have to run.
No, it's alright.
Or
It's all
fight.
good. I need to work out how I can just allow
Missing
links through.
princess. I'll tell the others. They share the glory? I don't think
So
so.
the actual scripted fights.
Give up,
Only two
girl.
at a time. Because you don't want to overexert. Nice! That was just one stick, no shield.
You really know how to use a barrel lid.
I have my uncle to thank for that.
I didn't even
We have
use
to
it.
keep moving downriver.
That was the
I
fun
need to
part.
find a settlement. Somewhere to heal up.
Lead the way, Shepard.
Ooh. Ooh, sounds fun, Novo. I've never been to Malmo. Malmo?
Do you know this village?
It's called Braga. But that's all I know.
Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that. I've never been there though.
East.
I'd love to.
Describe it for me.
Well,
Hey, Nighttime
like a
Al.
village.
How you doing?
too
We're
small
playing
and
the
out of
Vale
way
Shadow
for
of the
the horde
Crown,
to
but
bother
this is
with.
just me. There's no Gibbon.
There's a smith, some cellars, an inn.
I
Your
want
leg.
to go.
You going to be all right?
Not without clean dressings and herbals.
I don't have any money.
You'll have to sell something. Your clothes, maybe.
My clothes.
Your fancy cloak must be worth something. And
Copenhagen
you'll draw less
M.
attention without it. Have a look around.
Wow.
I'll be at home here with the animals.
Yeah, I've never been to that area of the world. The closest not the closest I've been. I've been to the Netherlands, but that's sort of as near to there as I've actually sort of really been. Not even in the same country.
You looking
I'd
for
love to go
something,
there though.
child?
I'd love to go to
I'm looking for healing
Sweden
supplies.
or Denmark
Dressings
and
for
that
a
kind of
wound.
place.
And something for infection.
Are you hurt?
Hey Gecko.
No, it's for
Yeah,
my
maybe
friend.
Novo. I
Can
hope
you
so.
bring him in? I can have a look.
I'll just take the supplies.
It will be 10 copper for the bandages and poultice.
Who
I'll
knows?
be
Might
back with the
be
coin.
us
Take
doing a
care,
talk on
child.
accessibility in games on stream or something.
Herbals, essentials, tonics, bombs, and ointments.
Why did I go around this way?
Herbals, essentials.
So you got all these little audio sources. You just turn around and move.
Here's a young woman who knows a thing or two about finer things. I know a merchant from the capital when I see one. I can give you an excellent price on the furs. Well, fine pelts this warm west of Riverton.
Actually, I'm looking to sell.
Yay! Congratulations to
Times
Josh.
is hard for me, too.
Congratulations
Not sure
to
what I could
Joshua. It's always good
afford.
to see people
100 copper?
getting those accessibility positions in terms of like
I mistook
roles
you
within
for
companies.
a fellow merchant. I see now that you're a highway robber. Why don't you just take my entire cart while you're at it? I could also throw in what's left of my teeth, if you like.
What do you want then?
10 copper. Final offer.
Now who's the thief?
Whoa, 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 oh, no. That
There's
I
such
see
great
the
characters
plate
in
from
this.
the back is very nice. 15 copper. Truly, my final offer.
20.
Done. That's 15 and 20 copper as agreed. Nice doing business with you.
I wonder what happens if I try and go into the inn early. I wonder.
We have you covered north to south.
Oh, you literally can't get there. So I've played this. Spectral cards. Yeah, 40. No, it's actually a 5,000. No, I was going to jokingly say it's actually a 5,000 series card, which isn't even released yet. No, you can play it on a. You can play it on PC. You can play it on Xbox, PS5, which is this version that I'm playing now. But it is a PS4 game, which is unfortunate because they could have done really cool DualSense stuff. I want to see if we can actually go and buy anything here. I wonder. I'm trying to sequence
Just
break.
taking
This will
your
be
lovely
fun.
village. I'll be going now.
Ah,
Thank you.
game,
Always
come on.
welcome.
I want it to be fun and be like, I've bought stuff that I shouldn't have bought yet. Let's see what the game would do. No, I played this on hard mode. I got all the trophies for it on my first
Still need
run.
those supplies, girl.
Yes, I do. Here you are.
There are a
Thank
couple of
you,
difficulty
child.
spikes throughout the game.
And
We'll see how
this
far
is
we get.
everything you'll need.
But if anyone has questions, feel free to ask. Feels very witchery. It's fun just being able to wander around. Feels very empty, but
This way, Alex.
it's alright though. You get used to it.
Over here, sheep.
I have the supplies.
I love the fact that a
Thank you.
chicken slash
Do you need
hen
help
just
with the dressing?
flapped away.
I know what I'm doing. It's not my first blade wound.
Yep.
I've spent more time in pastures fending off bandits.
You made a game
than
without
wolves.
visuals during your bachelor settings? Ooh. Ooh,
I
I'd be
suppose you're not
interested to
used to
try
sleeping
that if
with
you still
livestock.
got it. That'd
Thankfully,
be
no.
fascinating.
They're warm, at least.
I'll need a couple days before I can
Yeah,
travel.
have you played it,
But it
Al?
will give us
Have you
time
played
to
it?
collect a few things. We'll need a
Ages
bow
ago?
for
Well,
hunting.
doesn't matter. It's always
Money.
fun to see old
Don't
tech
suppose you know
demos
a
and
trade?
things.
I'd like to find a better weapon.
No
Perhaps some
pressure, just a
armor.
fun idea.
Sheep in wolf's clothing. I suppose it will make bandits on the road think twice. Get some sleep, Alex.
Yeah, so this is a very dialogue-heavy game, so I kind of have to talk over it. So I apologise if that's upsetting to
Alright.
some of you,
We should head for the inn and ask about
or
work.
annoying is the better word.
Won't get anywhere without coin.
So now we
Just
go
follow the
towards the
music.
Eerie Inn. It's not called that, but it might as well be. And for those of
Here
you...
we
oh,
are, the wandering goat. I'll assume it's an inn and not a stable. Shall we enter?
and then you press this to go in.
It's pretty empty in here. But I guess it won't hurt to ask around.
Push down on the left stick
And now
to
you get
cycle through
quests.
interact.
I'm too old to be wandering. I was superb.
Can I bring you some wine? Tea? Bread and cheese?
Anything would do us both good.
I might pass on the cheese. Just saw a huge...
Oh, damn rats!
It's over there, beneath the table.
Where?
By your feet, Alex.
Hold on.
You don't have to swing for that at all, like it just does it on its own.
You. A cup of wine on me. Oh, if only you could do that a few dozen more times, I might be rid of them.
Perhaps we could do just that. Do you pay in copper or just
Whoa,
wine?
that sounds
If you're
really fun,
serious,
Novo. That
I'd
sounds
be happy
very
to
fun
pay.
indeed.
A rat bit my child last night.
Kind of reminds me
Been
of
coming up from the cellar since the last storm.
reminds me in a way of Demor,
Cost 20
the old
You
sort of
want to go rat hunting?
outside
Press R2 to
GPS
take up this quest.
advanced tech
L2
demo that was
to
released many
pass.
years ago. Yeah, that was a strange game, Demor. You can actually play it with an Xbox controller. Demor, it's called. No, hang on. Let me find a link to it. Hold on. Let me go and look. I don't mind. You get the lovely music of this. It is. I don't know. Can you actually find the files? I don't know. I'm just quickly. Your right ear enjoys this. Sorry, let me. I can't turn around. There's no camera control here. This will give you, I think. Does this actually have any? This will give you some information on Demor. But it just yeah. It doesn't give you a lot, but it might give you enough information to have a look at it. But yeah, essentially it was a game where you. I mean, I never played it, of course, but essentially you. There we go.
It
Let's
reminds
do
me of a
this
game
quest.
I used to play as a child.
Essentially,
played a
what
game
you
with
did is
rats
you used
in
to
the
go
cellar?
through these
Show us
zones,
to the
clear the
cellar,
zones of
Inky.
enemies, and the music would
What did you
change.
have to play, Shepard?
That's a very massive oversimplification. But yeah, an interesting little project. Which I'm kind of ashamed,
There's a shuttle
kind of
by
annoyed they
the
didn't do
door.
anything with.
Might suit you better for the job.
I've got it.
Here, take the lamp too.
No, it's better in the dark. The light will just send the rats into hiding.
Take the lamp too. No, it's fine.
Rats in the cellar. Catch 'em in the dark. Be done afore the morning lark.
Alex, it's black as pitch down here.
Wait,
I don't think
for
I'll be of much
guiding
use.
military
Nonsense. We'll play as a
torpedoes?
team.
What?
All you
Wow.
do is move around quietly.
For
and
guiding military
listen, and
hardware?
when
That
you
is
find a
ridiculous,
rat,
Novo. I love that.
You hit it.
That's not a game.
That's an
Alex.
amazing story.
That is hunting rats in the dark.
That's what I was going to
But
ask.
it was a game, and one that I was particularly good at.
So now
I'll
we're doing the
cook
classic
opened up
RPG
the
thing
cellar
of
for us
being
when
in a
we were
cellar
playing
and
in the
fighting
kitchens.
rats. Well, not fighting rats.
I think I hear one.
Wow.
Follow me.
That's really interesting. Right. So now, listen out for the rat. It's cool when you turn, you get little footsteps to indicate that you're sort of shifting your feet round. We could walk it quietly, but the game doesn't really seem to mind.
It's right here in front of us.
And he misses
think I missed.
entirely.
Here, hand me the shovel. I'll show you how it's done. Rats in the cellar, hear them squeak. 3 dirty
Well,
rats
Demor was
to
2004. It's not really late in terms of that, because don't forget, accessibility hasn't really been considered for gamers without sight in terms of a full experience up
keep
until, you know,
perfectly
relatively
still.
recently.
And swing in the direction of the rat.
Squish.
Gotcha. So, if you collected 3 rats, Cook would give you a sweet. Now, the other rule was if you accidentally hit another child, you would have to give them one of your rats.
So your cook would send spoiled children into a dark cellar to catch rats and keep them out of the kitchen.
I didn't think of it that way. It was still one of my favorite games. I nearly always won. This way.
It's good that you can move at the same time as well. It's Pokemon Go-ish. Oh, what Demor? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of was. You had like a custom. Apparently, you had like a custom-made backpack
This is
thing.
just as fun as when I was a kid.
It's one of those games that I would love to see sort of revived as a concept
Rats
project.
in the cellar, quiet as a mouse. Catch the rats or burn your house.
I wasn't even sure if that rat was moving around for a second. Where's it gone? It's literally right there.
Stay right where you are.
It's good because they move like, and you can sort of see where they're going to go to.
We nearly have them all. Oh, over there. One more.
Where is it? What I'd love is an exercise, not like a running based thing, but like a boxing game in VR, that kind of thing. That's where I think there's a lot of potential. The trouble is, a lot of people consider VR. Oh, you've just redeemed. That's fun. That won't actually matter as much. Thank you for the redeem, though. So the idea is, those of you that can see will just get to see me as I play the game. Because combat cam is how I see the games, which is not at all. Oop.
Cook would be proud. I think that's it. Well played, if I do say so myself.
Yay!
Let's go fetch our reward from Cook. I mean, the innkeeper.
Yeah, I like the humour of this game. It's really good. I think my issue with Demo was, unfortunately, not all of the script was translated.
Oh, blessings.
I don't think.
Blessings on you. Here's the 20 copper as promised.
It was an interesting game, though.
Your cloak is soaked. Hang it by the fire and I'll get you some tea.
I'm fine. It will dry soon enough.
Yeah, you basically got the Vale audiobook.
It's on the house.
Yeah, so this is Xbox, PC,
in coin and
PS5, and possibly Switch as well.
Push down on the left stick to cycle through interactions of interest. Press L2 to leave.
Oh, I see. Military hub. Yeah. No, I get you. Because GPS was fairly... Well, GPS became a thing sort of, I guess, late 90s. Well, yeah, I'm not sure when GPS civilian-wise became a thing.
I was supposed to meet my cousin here. I have a shipment of silks for him. Why he'd be trying to sell silk out here is beyond me.
I spoke with your cousin. He was selling just outside.
I've been told he ran afoul with the local fur traders. He's negotiating with them at their camp. I was hoping to find someone to accompany me there.
Do we look like bodyguards?
Ha! No. But you're obviously not from the village, so I can trust you would be reliable witnesses on my behalf.
There's a lot of interesting prototypes as well, if you look back in early audio gaming history.
We'll do it.
Let's go and help this guy out.
Kind of liked your cousin.
Well, you'd be the first.
Oof. Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of the discussions in VR are like, oh, the graphics, or like the immersion. But immersion can come from audio as well, of course. And haptics as well. So I feel like there's a lot of potential that's not being tapped into yet.
Gentlemen, cousin.
Hello, Byron.
Tell them our offer.
They want me to give them all my money and all my wares and head home with you, never to return here again, in exchange for me life. What they fail to understand is that me life ain't worth a third of that on the open market.
It seems to me, cousin, that you don't have much of a bargaining position here.
On the contrary. You see, I hid the pelts, and if they kill me, they will never find them.
And if you tell them where they are?
Then
I agree, Nova. You got a good story from it. I totally agree.
I fail to see what I can do to help here. Good luck, cousin.
No, wait. Cousin.
We should leave now.
No! No! Please, help me! Help me! You can have your cloak back!
Stand aside.
Let's go, Alex.
So he's run off.
Stand aside.
No.
And we don't have a choice.
He stays with us.
To hell with you!
Just two at a time. Nice. I raised my shield once there just to see if I needed to block anything.
That's not
But
worth it!
Huh. Yay! I love that. He dropped his shield and ran.
Well, we couldn't just leave him.
And why not?
How could I ever thank you?
How about
Was
giving
what
us the
before the
50
Wii was
copper
released?
your
Demo?
cousin promised us?
Well, it would have. Yeah,
All
both
right.
of these prototypes would have been before
I was about
the Wii, because the
35.
Wii was 06, 07
I jest.
ish.
50
I think.
copper, and I'll throw in a couple pelts. Yeah?
Just the look on his face. The best part of it is you don't have to have the visuals to see the
You
characters.
have gained 50 copper in coin and salvage.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. You might have to have a look and see if you can figure out what he's doing now.
Head for the smith.
Novo. I'd be interested to know myself. Maybe that we've crossed paths and we never realised. Potentially, who knows? Accessibility is kind of like that sometimes.
Can I help
in the best way?
We need a bow.
And perhaps a little steel for the road east.
You know that the Horde is on the march.
Well aware. Thank you.
I haven't done much in weapons since the local garrison left years back, but I have a couple of salvage pieces laying around.
Push down.
Yeah.
I think this oak shield should... I have this old hunting bow for 15.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Press R. You this item.
So we could go through and look at all the numbers and things. We're not going
to. If you're
to.
headed east, you will need it.
Push down.
I have this
Grab
sturdy
a sword.
Use the left. This item will cost 30.
Here you are, girl.
There we go.
Don't cut yourself.
And then
use this item.
Oh, I had enough. Got a new
fine
shield
piece.
as well.
Take good care of it.
Push. This
I don't have enough for that. That's
I'll
fine.
be going now.
So all we got to go and do.
Thank you.
Always welcome.
All we got to go and do is
Well, we have our bow. We can move on now.
go and do a couple of quests.
Unless you want to find better equipment for the journey.
Do you want to just go, or do you want to see some more side quests? Actually, there's one more side quest that you might want to see. Happy to let you lot lead this chat, because I've played through this game multiple times myself. I feel like we do this
Here's
one
the
quest
inn.
at the inn,
Should we enter?
and then
Push
there's
down
one
on the
other
left
quest
stick.
as
I'm
well.
too old to be wandering around the wilderness. But I've heard there is a stolen strongbox in a cave north of here. Thieves are gone, but the box is still there.
Did we do this chat?
Why would they abandon it?
I don't know. It's just what I've heard. And the account was very detailed. They hid the box behind a waterfall at the back of the cave.
What do you think, Shepard?
I think it's a good way to get ambushed by a cave full of thieves.
Press R2 to take up this quest.
Hey, Lyric!
L2
Welcome
to
in.
pass.
Lovely to have you here. We're going to do
We
this.
could at least see if the cave exists. At the first
The
sign
fun
of
thing
trouble,
is
we
I've
turn
played
back?
this through
Alright.
so many times
What do
I know roughly where the difficulty spike should be. But this shouldn't be too bad.
Well, the old man was right. I can see the opening.
But what have you been up
What
to,
do you
Lyric?
see?
Anything fun?
It looks wet and dark. I don't see any footprints in the mud. Perhaps we are safe to enter. It's very dark.
It'd be
can hear the
interesting to
water.
have a
Follow me.
light gun game designed specifically for gamers without sight, because of course, you know, light guns are essentially free cursors. But I reckon you could do it. I reckon with the right sort of snapping and stuff. Let us
an old
walk
fire.
forward.
And deer bones everywhere.
Let's go towards the waterfall where the stuff is. Been checking out the new Hades game. I need to figure out what mod pieces I need to put together to make it work. Because there's
I know why the thieves left.
loads and loads
What
of
is
different
it?
things.
A very angry looking bear.
I'd love to
It will chase us down.
get it working again. Oh, say it
I'll
again.
try to distract it.
Let's get
You
it
hit
sorted.
Over here.
Come on in. Ow, you.
Right here. Over here. Swing now, Alex.
Hades 2 is not accessible without mods.
Hey, you. It's distracted. Over here, big guy. Now, Alex.
Is it there? No.
Hey, right here. Hit it now.
And block. Wow. Still takes a lot. Wait for the stamina to come back. Goodness me, it's got a lot of health. Yay, there we go.
Shepard, you all right?
Yes.
Still
Let's see
teaching
if
at
this
another
was
uni
worth
in
it.
Denmark. That's interesting.
Ah, it's
Yeah, I've never
empty.
been to Denmark.
The
I've always
chest
wanted to go
itself might be worth a
to
few
sort of
Well, it's
Denmark,
something at
Sweden,
least.
Norway, Iceland. You know, those kinds of areas. Always been curious to
You have
go to all those
gained
places.
30 copper in coin and salvage.
I've been to Slovakia. I went there a few years ago for a couple of presentations. That was a lot of fun. That was good.
Where to now? We should think about setting out.
That's very kind of you, Novo. Let me know if you have any opportunities, and I'm sure we could maybe look at sorting something out. Let's go and grab... Oh wait, do we not have enough even with this?
Can I help you?
I'd like to see your weapons and armor.
Drop me a
Push
message
down
off.
on the left stick to cycle
Drop me
to
a message
items
off
of
stream,
interest.
Nova, and we can
Press
sort
L2
that. That'd be
to
cool.
leave.
If you're
I
up
think
for
this
that.
pad is...
Use the left this item.
Can't afford
Oh,
it
I don't
yet.
have enough for the.
Push down on the left stick.
I'll be going
I'm
now.
always up to
Thank you.
Always
find new
welcome.
places to collaborate, new opportunities, all the usual.
Apples, essentials,
Yeah, we're gonna have to go over to our lovely. Oh, what would she be? Apothecary kind of. Like,
fresh
I
bread,
don't know what this
doulos,
character's
How's
role
your
would be
friend?
described as generically.
Did that poultice do the trick?
You can ask him yourself.
I'm much better, thank you.
You caring for someone?
It's the husband. The grist.
That's very kind of you,
once
Novo,
again.
by the way, for the record.
If you're looking for a little work, I need more honey for a brew to clear his chest. He is usually the one I send to fetch it. There are a number of hives
UK weather
along the road
is
just outside
hot and
town.
sunny in late
I could
evening-ish, which is not
spare
ideal.
15 copper.
But well, at
you
least where I am
collect
at the
for
minute.
me?
But it's
Press R2 to take up this quest.
yeah, hot and sunny mostly at the
L2
moment. But
to pass.
I've never been a big fan of the heat either. I just enjoy normal climates. Aspirations to do that train journey? Wow, that sounds cool. Hey Mika, welcome. How are you doing? I remember you dropped in last week. I think you dropped in last week for this, didn't you? But yeah, let's
Sounds
take
easy
this
enough.
quest and go and
Here's
save
the
this
bucket.
person's husband from.
We'll head out right now then.
And don't tarry too long, or you'll come back full of fingers.
Ouch. That sounds cool. I like train journeys sometimes. Those kinds of train journeys.
We should keep some honey for our own use on the road.
I've never considered honey for more than sweetening cakes.
You Easterners. My father would sing to the bees and thanks every time I got a cold. I couldn't think of coughing without dodging a mouthful of honey.
Are you all
My father
fans
never
of
paid me
honey
much
in
mind
the
whether I
chat?
was ill or well. I hear the bees.
I don't see them. They must be off the path somewhere.
Open plans
Follow
is
me
fine.
then.
Oh, that's. Well, I'm sorry to hear your sleep schedule's screwed up, but hopefully it recovers soon. Basically, just wander towards the sound source.
Alright.
There we
They're
go.
up in the tree. You hold out the bucket, I'll go up and cut them
Yeah,
down.
if you haven't seen this game before. Oh.
Are you all right?
My injuries are making this hard. Ah! Son of a goat. They definitely sting. One's coming down.
You finished this earlier today?
We have to
Cool.
move fast.
No
They're onto
spoilers
us.
then, Mika. Not for well,
I'll
not
lead
that
us
I
to the
need to
next
worry.
hive.
Narvik. Cool. I've never heard of it, but... Wait, to the North Pole via an area the size of half the Netherlands. With a population of 30,000. Wow. That is... wow. But yeah, how did you find this game, Mika? Did you enjoy it? None of that. I mean, I've already played it. I've worked on this game. I'm actually in the credits. But I'm saying for the sake of chat. But I appreciate your discretion, Mika.
Sheep.
As always.
I don't feel so good.
Shepherd?
Oh, wow. I forgot that could happen.
We have to find the hives fast. I think you might be allergic to bee stings.
What would make you think that?
Nothing. Let's just keep moving.
I forgot about that. I forgot this mission was on technically a timer.
Alright, they're up in the tree. You hold out the bucket, I'll go up and cut them down.
Are you all right?
My injuries are making this hard.
Oh, it puts you right back at the first one. Oh.
Son of a goat. They definitely sting. One's coming down.
Yeah, if anyone's got questions, feel free to ask.
They're onto us.
I'll lead us to the next hive.
So whereabouts are you then, Novo? Just to be. I mean, oh, where's the? There it goes. Ah, so you're actually in Copenhagen. Ah, okay.
I see.
What's the weather like there at the minute? Yar! Was that deliberately meant to be pirate?
Here you go.
I mean, I'll take it.
We'll need a few more to fill the bucket. Lead the way. Hurry.
This is one of those frustrating things where you get sound sources that are emerging from multiple places. When the opportunity to pirate occurs, as in talk like a, then yes, agreed, you do take it.
Do it. There it is. We have enough. Let's go. Try to keep up.
What? A film released last year? What?
Here is the honey you need.
Many thanks.
15 to 20?
15 coppers.
Doesn't sound too bad.
As promised. Did you get stung?
Not me.
I don't want to talk about it.
Nature is
Each to their
both
own, right?
hostile and healing, as are we all. Be sure to take out the stingers, and then daub each with a bit of honey to help take away the pain.
Well, I'm glad I could get you. I'm glad I could get you interested in the game.
You have gained 15 copper in coin and salvage.
Oh, Novik, a film.
Where do
Okay.
you want to go? We can move on now.
You run hot so you don't work in warmer temperatures. Are you like an Xbox or a console generally that's not had its thermal paste replaced for a while? So you turn it on, and if it's too hot, it just goes. So nope, not happening. Let's grab the new armor. I speak from experience of having that had that happen. Follow the sound. That's basically what this game is to an extent.
Can I help you?
I'd like to see your weapons and armor.
Push down on the left stick to cycle through items.
I think this padded armor and bracers might fit you. You can have it for 50.
Use the left stick to cycle this.
Yeah, what difficulty did you play on, Mika?
Take care of it.
There are no items for sale better than what you already own.
I'll be going now.
Did I
Thank
also
you.
experience
Always
Red Ring of Death? Yes, I did. Or a red ring of discomfort, possibly. I think we're done, actually. So let's
Character
go
menu.
to this menu. They don't tell
Push
you how
down
to
on
travel,
the
which
left
is
travel
funny.
map.
We are here in Braga. Rivertown is 4 days' journey from here.
Press right trigger to...
There we go. We're going to travel. Yeah, I know. It's kind of strange. I only found out the other day that there was a map.
What is it?
Somewhat epic.
Just changing my dresses.
Battles during the Second World War.
That's really
Ah,
Better.
interesting.
It's my hand I'm worried about.
Your hand.
My fighting hand.
I like honey. Honey's
What did
nice.
they do to you?
Honey
why
and
you wear the
lemon.
cloak.
That's a good
Let
combo.
us just
Honey and
say I had more
Weetabix.
fingers before the Odedin arrived.
My uncle would go on about the savagery of the Odedin. I never knew how much to believe.
The Odedin are not savages. They are nomads. Traders. I've traded with them.
Why would they be attacking shepherds?
I was simply in their path.
Manuka
Warriors
honey.
are
I've heard of
savage when
it.
they need to
Never
be.
tried it, I don't think.
You may need to be savage one day too.
Yeah, there's lots of cutscenes in this game. I'm more of an action sort of gamer, but wait. You've never
I'm not supposed to
eaten
be
honey
outside the
gecko?
keep.
Never?
What if we get
Wow.
caught?
Father's not even in the city.
What about Uncle?
Oh, this is
He
fun.
has you swinging a sword. Why not shooting a bow?
I suppose. What am I shooting?
There are pigs that come round here looking for scraps in the evening.
I don't want to kill anything.
The arrows are blunted. I doubt they would go through parchment. There's one now. Just at the tree line.
So what you can
hear
do...
it?
This is
Yes.
basically
Let's
sniping
move
in this
slowly
game.
to set up the shot.
Use the left stick to move in on your target. Push only part way on the stick to move quietly.
I wasn't counting honey mustards either, for the record. So how far away can we hit this?
We should move closer.
I'll try and hit it from back here. Not saying it will land. Landed it!
Well
Let's
done.
go.
You hit it.
I did.
Ooh, there's a nice fat one. Do you hear it? It's peeing.
You're
on
not
that tree.
registering anything that happens in the game. Well,
It's close enough.
it's partly because I've played the
shoot from
game
here.
before. That helps. But also the fact that I'm used to having to listen to multiple audio sources at once. I've streamed for at least 4 years. Can I?
Ah!
There we go.
Hey! Who did that?
Rolf?
Honest mistake, Rolf. She mistook you for a pig.
I can spit in your food, you know.
For
That
the
wasn't
first
nice.
game I
But it was worth
streamed.
it.
What if he tries something to get back at me?
He won't.
Actually, no.
I know
I've done.
Uncle and I will always protect
Actually,
you,
4 years
Even
was
when
just
you're
on
busy
Twitch.
being
I
king.
streamed
especially
for
when I'm busy being king.
maybe a year before that on Mixer. Potentially, maybe longer. My brains don't have to consider visuals when processing. No, exactly. There is that element too, I guess. But what I don't have to process in visuals, I have to process in audio, which
Wolves?
can sometimes be just as stressful.
I think it's a boar. Our provisions
To an
will
extent.
only last so long.
One.
This could mean food for weeks.
I remember
What
one of
do
the
you
first
need to
games I
do?
would have streamed on Twitch would have been Sea of
I
Thieves as
snore?
part of a rare stream.
It's right there. I have a clear shot.
I don't know what the first game would have been that I streamed though. Maybe God of War?
Here.
Like
Give me the
2018
bow.
God of
What?
War?
I used
Maybe
to
Gears
hunt
5, maybe
with my
Killer
brother.
Instinct?
You're a hunter now too?
Not really. But I can shoot a bow. I'll try to get closer.
A rare stream, indeed. It was a rare stream. And needless to say, for those of you that are curious, a part 2 to the big rare collaboration we did a little while ago, earlier this year, that is still looking to go ahead. We will let you know. Stay tuned. There's our little target friend. There it is. Need to move closer in for this shot. Not too close in. I wonder how far back we can take this. Maybe it's a risky shot. You went full on immersive, Mika. Nice. Yo! Landed it. What?
You did it. I'll be damned.
Wait, we one-shot it.
Suppose you don't know how to butcher it.
I'll take it.
I'll leave that to you.
Yay!
I've got the pretty hands.
Can play on with the stream on the other side. No, I have that same problem. I mean, it's a shame because I'd love to, but I mean, I can have like
do I get to be hit
Spotify
with
on in the
today,
background.
Oh, you sound almost happy to be here.
Just glad to be out of my room.
Well, I'm sure I can put an end to that. Draw your sword. Marvelous.
Nice.
Now, I want to teach you something that will allow you to take the fight to the enemy.
Well, it depends.
A heavy overhead swing
Yeah,
has the possibility to break through the enemy's guard.
The fun thing with this game is
You'll
they
no
let
longer
you
be
use the
limited
overhead
to
early,
waiting for the enemy to attack first. I want you to give it a try. Raise your weapon over your head.
To execute a heavy attack,
and it gives you these
pull
tutorials
back on the
every
right
time you
stick
can't
and
turn
hold
them off.
until wind-up sound is complete. Then push in the direction you wish to swing.
So that's kind of the idea.
Excellent.
So that's the sound you hear
Now,
when you get a guard break.
Try again as I move. Very good.
There we go. You got to just time it as they move.
Now, when you break my guard, you should be able to press your advantage right away.
When an enemy's guard is broken, you will have a window in which you can freely strike.
It's actually a
Break my guard
surprisingly
and continue
in-depth
to attack.
system.
Excellent.
Nice.
Now, in the field, you won't always be able to break an enemy's guard. Continued attacks will expose yourself to my counterattack.
If a heavy attack is parried, you
Yeah, I
should
do
raise
know
shield
For
in
Honor. I've always wanted to
preparation
play
for
it, but
counterattack.
unfortunately, to the best of my
Listen
knowledge,
carefully
it's
to
not
whether or not
accessible
you break
because
my
a
guard.
lot of the attacks are in
Be
mono.
prepared for my counterattack.
in terms of like there's no sort of actual differential.
Again. Again.
I'm gonna.
Be prepared for my counter.
I did go to raise my shield, but
again.
There we go. That's better.
Very good. Now, these attacks take time and energy and can be turned away by shields. You won't always be able to use them.
Heavy attacks are most effective when fighting in
Anything
single
specifically
combat
I can point to
or
as
against
my feedback
hesitant
haven't been
enemies
reacted to?
without shields.
Not necessarily,
In addition,
Novo. Not
impact
that I know
weapons
of,
such as
unfortunately.
Hammers, axes and maces are favored to swords when using heavy attacks.
I would love that to be the case, but unfortunately at the moment I don't know of anything directly. But I'm in the credits, so yay! And I did some testing. Imagine if it had this level of control. Indeed! I would love to play For Honor. I would gladly do that. I do wonder if a mod could work for that, maybe to just queue high or low.
They come from tribes
and give navigational stuff.
Some are farmers and herders. Some are nomads hunting or
Only time I
raiding,
turned off my
trading
lights
with the great
was when I
cities in
played
the
a
far
horror
west.
game.
Some have olive skin. Some are
Thunderstorm
darker.
outside.
Some
Got
are
jump
barely
scared.
smooth.
Yep.
What they look like
Fell
means
off your
very
chair
little
as it
to me.
happened? Of
Ah,
course.
yes.
Classic.
Though it means a great deal to some people.
And indeed, an
That's why
experience.
their warriors brand their skin.
Kind of reminds me
And
when
they
I played
dust
Last of Us
themselves with
2
chalk before battle.
at ridiculous
Makes them
o'clock at
feel
night.
like one.
And there was
An
a
avalanche
storm
of light
outside and
crashing
wind
down
and
on the
everything.
enemies.
Huh. I wonder.
Alex, wait. I see tracks ahead.
No, I
With
get
the
you,
path
Mika.
narrows.
What's happening?
Oh, deaden.
Hello, you lot. Ow! I switched! Come on. There we go. Oh, that was cool. There we go. Oh no. That could have ended badly. There we go. Nice. Come in, archer person. Nice. That was a full guard break demo there. Are you down? Yes, you are. Yay. Oh no.
You will regret resisting us.
So that enemy is wearing armor. Wow, it auto-targeted there. That's cool. There we go. Nice. SCP containment
Well
breach.
done,
Oh no.
We stick to the woods from now on.
You have gained 30 copper.
Yeah, Last of Us 2. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to go into the story necessarily, other than saying that I'm not the biggest fan of the story compared to Part 1. I liked Part 1's linearity personally,
We have flies.
but the combat's good.
But everything else
Exploding
bites.
arrows much. Try no return. Give no return a shot blindfolded, Novo.
Yes. I see them. A pack. Larger than I've ever seen. They're closing in. We'll need to fight them back before they overwhelm us.
You cheeky devil. Ow! I thought I could swing in time, but I couldn't. Wow. They still jump at you even if you swing for it. Doesn't matter though, because you have no
wolves that
semblance of health.
We may have
Not
been
really.
better off on the road.
We should find the village before nightfall.
I mean, I've only got one final trophy to do in Last of Us Part 2, No Return, which is the grounded one. I did all the rest though. They were horrendous, some of them.
So, What is the life
Good
of
fun
a
though
shepherd
watching
like in
people.
the
There might be
Borderlands?
archives on my YouTube
Quiet.
channel of that as well.
Sometimes peaceful. Sometimes dangerous.
No
with
canines were
spring
hurt in the
floods or
making of this
raiders
game? Well, I
sweeping through
hope
the Vale.
not.
It's
I'm not a
mostly
dog
lonely.
person, but I still
Do
hope
sheep
not.
make poor companions then?
That's the subject of too many jokes in the Borderlands.
I smell smoke.
Speaking of the idea of like
What's
tea
happening?
and stuff earlier, I'm
there's a fire.
hydrating with lime and mint cordial. Not my usual brew, well, not brew
Looks like
exactly.
raiders came through.
Not my usual choice,
Stables
but it
and
tastes
manor
nice.
houses are ablaze.
You, in the hood!
I am a cat person, hence the cat emotes that I've got in my chat,
and run it down to the river.
which come as a pair,
What's wrong with you? Grab a
technically.
bucket.
Can we help them?
Wait here, Alex. I'll see what I can do.
This was described as very Radio 4 last week by the wonderful Gibbon, and I
Where
can
are
kind
you?
of see why.
Hello? There's someone trapped in the stable.
The smoke is too thick. I can't see.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, Last of Us 1 was a better paced, more coherent story. Yeah, I would agree with that. And then there were certain things that you... Whee, there you go. Ow. I forgot the fire hot. Ow!
Over here.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Come with me.
Yeah, the fire's hot,
Take
but you
my
don't get any
hand.
haptics until you're right on it. Like while you're...
What are you doing? Alex! Over here!
See if we can get out of here
This way!
without burning ourselves.
This way, Alex!
Yay!
I
We
leave
did
you
it.
for what? 2 minutes and you run into a burning building.
She saved my life.
Who did this to your village?
Well, dead then. Only a handful, but they took the chief's daughter hostage.
And those
We were
of you
helpless as they looted our store.
that might have missed the announcement yesterday,
Release her on the road
hang
as
on.
long as we...
Game
Yeah,
options
we can pause.
menu. Push down on the left stick to cycle menu options.
You're currently rating with one cat lying across your arms while you type with the other furball chasing bugs at the window. Ah, that's a lovely image, Novo. You would have been a cat person if you weren't allergic to them. Fair enough, Gecko. Fair enough. You're out of tea, but I'm sort of afraid to claim so with British people around. Well, I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you, Mika, because I drink hot chocolate, I drink coffee. I don't just drink tea. As much as the stereotype might have you believe. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, if you missed the announcement yesterday, for those of you that might not have spotted it on Twitter and Discord and stuff, and on the Discord, I should say, which if you're not there is here. Yeah, the link in the chat and on the YouTube chat as well. But if you're not there, then please go follow me there. I have released the co-writing endeavours of myself, SLJ, and Mila Pavlin in terms of the God of War Ragnarok guide's first 4 chapters. So you can actually play through that, hopefully, if everything works to plan. You should be able to play through the first 4 chapters unaided without any sighted assistance whatsoever. And there are a bunch of introductory notes that clarify suggestions for difficulty, accessibility stuff, a bunch of other things as well, just little notes that we've put together and collated. But it is a living document, and the rest of the chapters are being, for lack of a better phrase, checked for consistency. And if you want to find that, you should be able to go to the reviews page, which is there. There we go. So reviews.sightlesscombat.com, and you should be able to find it there. If not, it's reviews.sightlesscombat.com/G.shtml. Should you wish to find it where it currently lives, though it may move in the future. Let me just see if I can find... Oh. Where is... Oh, I'll have to find that later. It's fine. Right. Yeah, because I was going to try and look back at your link, Novo, that you sent earlier. But I can probably find it. See if it lets me scroll enough. Let's have a look. Let's leave the... There we go.
We're sending a small party out to get her.
We'll come with you. Safety in numbers, right?
I don't think it wise, Alex. They will have killed the girl by now.
Are you coming?
We're better off on our own.
If you want my help, you have to trust me.
You'd best go on without us. We'd only slow you down.
Actually, Novo, that link you had earlier, which I will have to go and look up, if you want to stick that in either
So you think they'll
like
kill
a
the
private
hostage?
Discord thing to me
Most
or
likely.
on the
Those
on
villagers
the
have little to
Discord
offer than
server
a
itself,
ransom.
if you feel it's
You
relevant,
would still defend their
then
sanctuary.
feel free.
It's not a matter of defending it. I understand its purpose. One brutal statement sends a clear message. Discourages the resistance, which only leads to more bloodshed.
The Resistance?
Why are
That's
they doing
Star
this?
Wars.
Invading the borderlands.
That is a good question. The Odedan have little interest in claiming land.
And also, I will
That's
be
something
reviewing
for the
Hellblade
Easterners.
as well, Hellblade 2.
Perhaps the Odedan
Thanks to a review code Xbox provided me. So impressions and stuff.
You have no
Next
love
week.
for the kingdom.
Do I love castles and garrisons and taxes? No.
And what about burning villages and killing hostages?
There are many things I'm sure you'll find unpleasant outside the fancy carriages and castles.
Shh. I hear voices. By the river.
I'm telling you, it's been 10 miles.
Bear in mind, I've not been in control yet.
I think it's safe to get her.
We're not going to free her.
How long do you think she will last?
You just paste it into chat and then I can see it,
She's
even if it
still
doesn't
alive.
post.
Hold on.
But
There are
if you
at
want to
least
send it
5
to me
warriors.
on like
We're not
private
charging
Discord,
anyone.
you can.
I'll use my bow.
Not a
Take
problem.
out a few before they see us.
That is a terrible idea, Alex.
You're going to let them kill that girl?
No. I'm going to keep you from killing yourself. This way, Alex. Leave them.
That's what it was.
This way, Alex.
That's what it was. Thank you. Let me just keep that up as a tab.
Don't be stupid, Alex.
There we go. Yeah, I'm there under test, as indeed I am. For those of you that have missed that, there's the little link that Novo was kind enough to
Don't be
send.
stupid, Alex.
I'm not going to be stupid. I'm just going to hopefully be a very good shot in a second.
Alex, let's go. Don't be stupid, Alex.
There we go. I hit one. Second shot, but
Alex,
Over
let's
here.
go.
there we go.
Give up, girl.
I thought you had to put your own contributions in Moby.
Your Odedan are stronger than you.
I thought you had. Oh. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
You think you're better than us?
Nice. One down. You have to always keep your shield up in the back of it. Press advantage. Oh! Nice. Stamina recovery. Okay, I don't know then. I'm not sure how that works. I might have to go in and make sure it's like up to date.
Shepherd?
I'm here, Alex.
You stayed.
I'll free the girl. Wait here.
Thank you.
Your disregard for your own life is wearing off on me.
See, now you got me interested. I'm just trying to see.
I can't thank you enough.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
saving
You've
my
got me
daughter.
interested now.
Please, take this gold band. It was my wife's. I used to think it was my most important
I should,
keepsake
exactly.
of her.
And that's the point.
I know now. It means very little compared to the daughter you've returned to me.
We can't accept this.
Nonsense. Don't hesitate
Can
to
I?
sell it for what you might need on your journey east.
Thank you then.
Just trying to see if there's an.
It will surely help.
I'm not sure if it's
I'd send you
crowdsourced or
on
not.
with an escort, but we need to rebuild, and I couldn't spare the men and women.
We travel light and quiet. We'll be just fine.
And
What
be
weapon am I
wary on
using?
your
I'm just
way
using
in
the
and out of
basic,
Rivertown.
basic sword at the minute.
Your bandits and pirates have laid siege to the place.
We will.
You have gained 100 copper in coin and salvage.
Long-time trusted contributors. Interesting. You know what's funny? The registration stuff that I'm looking at quickly right now is just doesn't have much in terms of accessibility because none of the fields seem to be labelled properly.
Theo is in need of a good smack in the face.
I'd like to see her try.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Take your sword.
Are you sure about this, Uncle?
I'll go easy on you, sister.
You'll do no
Do you
such
mind me
thing,
talking over the
Theo. You
dialogue
must
chat?
first
I hope you
defeat your
don't.
enemy before
Sorry,
granting
there's
quarter.
so much of it.
Here is your shield.
Do I get a shield too? It's only fair.
Would you also like a blindfold?
Uncle, you know he won't
Maybe
let you
I
win.
can be
You need to teach him a lesson.
Oh, that's good, Novo. Well done. You earned that.
Flurry of swings.
Maybe you can be
Block them all
credited as a tester
You must
on Moby
wait until
Games.
combo attacks end
That'll be a new
before
one.
safely counter-attacking.
All right, go to it.
Oh, let's have a try. Oh, come on! Come on. How did you not get guard broken?
You need to vary your attacks, Theo. Alternate between the heavy overhead swing and the quick slashes.
Well, it's not going to matter.
Alex, you should be able to hear his heavy attack a mile away. You can counter that right after you block it.
You
Exactly.
will be able to hear the difference between a heavy single swing and quick combo swings. Recognizing the difference
Treating this
will
as
allow
just
you
chatting
to
with the game in the
time your
background? Yeah,
counterattacks.
technically. I've always wondered about that. You know, how you can make that work. Just keep hitting him. Wow, you just... What? Oh, come on. He literally has no guard break. That is... Doesn't matter, though.
Enough, Alex.
Sorry, brother.
Next time, she fights without the shield.
Next time you'll keep your guard.
Yeah,
up when I
so
tell you to.
you can't
shouldn't have
really
upset him.
afford to
He
take
needs
too
to
many
learn
hits,
humility.
so...
Every good king does. It's one of the traits I fear he lacks.
Yeah, I might have to go through
I
and
suppose I was
try
born
and
with
tweak.
humility.
You, Alex, were born with a great many gifts. Don't you ever forget.
The game that doesn't demand constant concentration. I mean, technically this doesn't demand constant concentration, but I was thinking in terms of like the categories, because I've seen people put just chatting on their game-specific streams
We
before.
are at the gorge. I can
But
see
by the
river
same
down in
token, a lot of
distance.
people frown upon that.
Describe it for me.
It's a steep climb down to the ferry dock, but the river will be our best hope of getting ahead of the horde.
No, describe the view.
The view? I suppose it's nice.
Go on.
I love that.
The sun is setting. Beyond the town. The sky is red.
I can't picture colours.
Yeah, it's funny
Sky is
because
now fire.
you know, she says I can't picture colours,
Dwarves
so
of clouds
I have
piled
never
up
had any
like lead
sight,
on the horizon.
but I have a cross-reference of sorts for colours.
However, the light on the river has turned it into a writhing serpent, burning its way through the forest.
But
That is our path.
you know, but that description is quite good as well.
Thank
so
you, Shepherd.
it works both ways.
You're quite the poet.
Farm simulators
best
are just
life,
in meaning of tasks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they did now, but I know I've seen it done before. Might be fun one if Diablo ever gets like a fully.
You look worried, She.
I don't like boats.
Yeah, the
Not to worry,
idea
then.
is that we are a
This is more
blind
of a makeshift
protagonist,
raft.
Novo,
Nearly
and that's
drowned
a
as
relatively
child.
common trope amongst
Slipped
audio
into the
games,
castle reservoir.
or like amongst the sort of
My
more
brother was there to
well-known
pull me
audio
out.
games.
Theo was always there when I needed him.
Well, do your best not to fall in.
Yeah, this
I
is
can't swim.
and this is the Vale Shadow of the
Fair
Crown.
enough.
For those of you
How
wondering,
much farther to Rivertown?
would highly recommend it as a. Even if it's just to sort of see how good you are at audio-related
Will
combat
we
stuff.
be on the water much longer, you dare?
In terms of a relatively standard. I hesitate to use the word basic, but
anything valuable. No offense.
real question.
Pirates?
Two
Ooh,
boats. If you have steel on hand, I'd flash it now. They'll dump you in the river as soon as rob you.
I am
Don't sound that worried.
intrigued.
Killing the ferryman is bad for business. Hey, watch it with the arrows.
Shepherd, get behind my shield.
Ask away, Novo. How hard is it to play? I don't eat on stream.
Coming aboard.
I don't eat on stream. That's just my general idea. Oh, you! That was not fair. What the heck? There we go. Right. There we go. That's fair. Mid-string trade.
Another boat, Alex.
Nice trade. There we go. So Gibbon was stuck on this fight last time. Oh, what? Ooh. I'm actually losing health pretty badly here. Okay. Let's go to focus. Oh, that was my fault. That was entirely my fault. Right. Let's try that again. It's fine. I got kind of unlucky as well there, though.
Pirates.
Oh, what's this now? They know I don't ferry anything valuable.
A lot of
No
Minecraft
offense.
streams tend to happen when...
Hey! Watch it with the arrows!
Yeah,
Shepard, get behind my shield.
not a lot going on, so a simple task that allows you to... Yeah, that's the trouble. I don't know of many games that would allow me to do that. In terms of full accessibility stuff. Especially not with the kinds of games I play anyway. I need to... Yeah. Oh, I need to stop trading. That's my fault. I'm rushing in. It's alright though. Dispatch these wave by wave.
Another boat.
We didn't take too much damage though. That first wave. That's fine.
Just give us what we want.
That's weird because it's over to the left-hand side slightly. Ooh. Oh, come on. That's cool. You can strike one side. Ow. Oh, come on. Oh, that was cool. Traded that time. It's cool they do the Hellblade thing. Well, Hellblade did it
Those
relatively
were
recently.
amateurs.
Well, comparatively.
pirates
But I'm sure other games have done it as well,
won't
where
be
your
so
sword
easy.
comes out during, like, just for combat purposes. You can't just swing it round. Hellblade does it. Final Fantasy technically does it. FF7 remake. The combat in Hellblade is really good. It's funny in the original Hellblade. People were like, "Oh, the combat's really simple," but I'm like, "It's simple, but it's actually kind of deep and it's good fun."
I gather you intend to travel east.
That is the plan, yes.
I don't take travelers past
Yeah,
the
I tend to just not eat on stream. The closest I do is I
How much
just
do you
hydrate.
want to take us all the way to the King's Road?
How much? We are not haggling here. I don't go past the ox.
Thank you, Novo. Look, we'll have to have a proper
Become a
catch-up soon.
pirate?
That'd be good, if you're up for
Good
that.
luck.
And hopefully you
Let's
enjoy
have a
whatever you're
look around.
doing.
See if we can find the way east.
You're gonna go get yourself a bag? Oh no. Snacks during a movie. Ooh, snacks during a movie. I do. You just had a pizza? Nice. I normally tend to have food, wash hands, and then stream/game. Oh, is the talk now? Well, break a leg, as the saying goes. As the acting saying goes. Well, oh, I see you're prepping. Oh, you after you surface from. Well, irrespective of that, break a leg for next week then. Let us know how it goes after it's done. Do tell us. You'll have to drop back in.
What do you mean
That's
by
all right.
princess?
It's not a problem at all. Always happy to support.
I'm hardly a
See ya.
little girl.
Indeed.
Insults will not get you copper.
You think I'm here for copper? Old Maggie is just here to help. So
What
I'm gonna
pizza
give you
gecko
3
is the
simple
question?
rules for getting by in Riverton. Rule 1, stay out of the swamp. Rule 2, keep 2 hands
For
on the
cheese,
tiller.
yes.
Rule 3,
An individual after my own
everything
heart,
makes its way
pizza-wise.
downstream
Always a
one
big
way
fan
or
of
another.
just
Words
a
to live by, I'm sure.
relatively classic margarita.
Let's go, Alex.
Lovely.
Spare a copper
Now
for
you're
a
making me.
blind old woman.
Now you're making me hungry for pizza. For goodness sake. No, snacks
Good
during a
day to you,
movie.
princess.
Snacks during a movie, I actually do that. The good thing is I have the audio description headset on when I'm watching a film, or even when I'm watching a film at home as well. You know, I tend not to. I mean, if it's me eating, then I can focus on it. But if other people are eating, it gets really inconvenient.
Thank you, sir.
If you can get more cheeses than it, you would. I mean, 4's normally a good number.
Maggie thanks you.
Hey, Odyssey! Welcome in. Good to have you here. I recognise you from yesterday. So we're playing the Vale Shadow of the Crown. I don't normally play audio-only games on this stream, but it was requested last week during mine and Gibbons' little collaboration that we did for this game. Because he'd never played it before, and I was like, I'll coach you.
Hey, you with the bow.
Me?
Don't suppose you like fish?
I don't mind it.
Well, I hate fish. Have all my life.
And you
Oh no,
it.
it wasn't this
Born
fight.
into
It wasn't that
fishmongering,
fight you got
can't-
stuck in. It was the
you
next one.
can't choose
I
your
think.
parents, can you?
No, you can't.
I think it was the next.
It puts food on
yeah.
the table, mostly fish, of course. But we used to get regular shipments of venison and salt pork before the pirates took to the river. I could pay decent if you were to put that bow to work.
What do you consider decent?
5 copper for rabbit, 15 for boar or deer.
Thank you for the
You
intro,
won't find
Odyssey.
a fairer price in town. I'm also the only butcher.
A rare muscle weakening disorder.
That's a very
Okay.
good price.
Thank you for
Press
sharing
R2
that as well.
To take up
I
this
appreciate
quest. L2 to pass.
that. Pikmin, Mario, Ratchet and Clank, and Jack and Daxter. Interestingly, I've only played one out of those 4, and the one I played was with sighted assistance, and I can't even remember how we rigged it up to work. I genuinely don't know. Indeed, liking platformers. Platformers I would love to play, but unfortunately, historically not very accessible, sadly. Not yet, anyway. Here's hoping, right?
We'll do it. I'll let you know what the wood has to offer.
I'm always
Good
happy to
hunting.
discuss potential ideas, innovations, be involved in like ideation projects and stuff like that, prototyping things. You know, as much as I consult with studios and stuff, I'm always up to be involved
I
in
see
community
something.
stuff too.
It's a rabbit.
So we got to take this shot. So bear in mind, this is audio only. Well, primarily audio. There are the strange abstract graphics. I can land that from here. Maybe. Wonder if I can. Hold on. Yeah, so. Little audio marker in the distance. Not sure if it'll drop. Got
You
it!
hit it.
Nice.
It's down. Well done. We should bag one more before leaving.
Yeah, but they only do that because audio hasn't really been investigated, I think is the real concern. And with certain franchises, you know, companies, etc., might not be as likely to happen, unfortunately. Oh,
Great shot.
yes!
Well done.
Best part of that is I didn't have to move
think
at
that's
all.
all for today.
Just had to turn. That's the cool thing with the bow in this game. It's not like hit scan. You know, but here's hoping for platformer improvement, especially with the Game Accessibility Association in Japan being involved as well. That bodes well.
5 copper each, as I promised.
Long range sniping, yeah, kind of.
You
yeah,
have gained
but this game's
10
equivalent.
copper.
Basically, just stand,
Well,
turn, potentially account for a small amount of drop, which I realised I did by moving in at the beginning, and then I shot from there. But it worked. Let's do all these hunting things now, shall we?
Don't suppose you're heading out to the woods
Yes, we are
on my
heading
behalf.
out to the woods.
We'll do it. I'll let you know what the wood has to offer.
Good hunting.
You created your own controller, Odyssey? Nice. What did you use? What's your what kit did you like use to work it through?
There's something just ahead. It's a boar.
This is on hard. This is hard difficulty. Can we hit this from back here? I think maybe. Why'd you ask? Can we hit this? Yo!
It's down. Well done.
Just one shot it.
Let's go collect
Okay.
from the meat.
It should be on hard. I'm going to double check because I'm not convinced. Actually, now you've said it. I'm not convinced, but
Game
let's-
game difficulty
me
setting.
just-
Select cardinal hard setting.
if it,
The game
yeah,
is
if it
set
wasn't
to
on hard before it is now.
Good luck. Game option.
Yeah, I shouldn't necessarily be one-shotting all of these unless I'm just
Decent size
accidentally
piggy. Don't
that
suppose
good.
you have an apple for the mouth? 15 copper, as promised.
You have gained.
But yeah, no,
15
I mean, the
copper.
good thing about this game is it's a relatively high production value thing. It's on consoles as well. Hackerman.jpg.
Don't suppose you're heading out to the
Yeah,
wood on
so
my behalf?
when you say it's a software controller,
Press
how do
R
you mean?
to take up
Odyssey?
this
I'm
quest.
curious.
L2
Partly because with
to
sighted
pass.
assistance, I built a controller just for my personal preference when I play fighting games. I designed it for Killer Instincts originally, and I've had it for about 7 or so years. And there's actually a couple of models of it. I built a thick one and then a thin one when I realised I had to travel. Oh. Oh, wow. That's funny. That's funny, Gecko. You invoked the bot. That is funny. That's brilliant. I didn't even realise that until you
We'll do it.
until I
I'll let you
looked
know
up
what the wood
again. I
has
was
to
like, oh
offer.
god.
Good hunting.
Sorry, yeah. What I think you would have to. I don't know what you'd have to do to get that to work properly. I would probably type the dot as DOT maybe,
something.
if you wanted to make
It's a
those
deer.
kinds of references and have it come up. Okay. No, but wait, hold on. Does it? Wait. Oh! Wait, you created Overjoyed. Huh. What are the chances? I happened to find out about that this morning after looking at stuff from Guard. Huh. Wow. That's amazing. Well done. Personally, it wouldn't be of any use to me, but I'm very, very glad that it exists as an option. Right, can we hit this from here? Maybe. Got
Great
it!
shot. It's down.
Nice!
I think that's all we're going to find.
In the name of the Emperor, stand down!
Yeah, I was just very, very surprised. Yeah, small world indeed, Odyssey, in the
Look at
best way.
that. A magnificent stag. I'll give you 20 for this. That's just the guy I am.
Oh no,
You've
Gecko,
gained
no!
20 copper.
Do not summon that! Please!
Where to, Alex?
Fish, fresh from the river this
I think
Are
I
you still
saw.
looking for fresh meat?
Fully stocked up now. Thanks
So
to you.
I saw
Another time, perhaps.
Ian
Are you interested
Hamilton
in some
mentioning a
fish?
No,
playthrough
thank you.
that used Overjoyed
Fish,
as part of a playthrough of Hades that someone was doing,
Fish,
of Hades
fresh
2.
from the river this morning.
Let's go and do. Let's go and grab a new sword. It's annoying that you have to do what you might term as the Naughty Dog run from like Uncharted sort of 1, 2 and 3, where you can't properly run, but you're just kind of lightly jogging everywhere.
If you're looking for veils, I only have some materials for fishhooks until the iron comes in.
How long will that be?
Your guess is as good as mine. I fear my supplier met as bandits on the road.
What would you pay us if we were to uncover the fate of the supplier?
Very little if the iron is gone. You can have your choice of wares if you can recover the shipment. What do you say?
Press R.
We're in.
Why not?
Beautiful.
Doing all the
I'll
quests.
be here waiting, making smaller and smaller fishhooks.
Someone made the old Microsoft Sam TTS sing. Wow, I've heard of it doing lots of things, but I don't think I've heard it sing.
There's not much of a road.
You might have to post. You might have to
Wait,
post a
Alex.
link to that in the meme and video
see something.
store.
What is it?
As long as-
Blood.
That's the
Few days
playthrough.
old.
Indeed, Odyssey. That's
Keep
the
a hand on
playthrough.
your steel.
I haven't watched it yet, but I know it exists.
Cart tracks head off the road here. Whoever was bleeding was dragged off in the other direction. This is not a good situation, Alex. We should cut our losses and head back.
No.
We came all this way.
Fine. Which way do you want to go?
Push down on the left
Chat, I'm
stick
going to give you a
cycle
choice.
Options.
Where do we go?
Follow the blood
Or do
Press
we?
R to
or the cart?
press
Or do we
R
follow the
to
cart? What do we do?
select.
Like the
Use
cart
the left
tracks.
stick to consider
I'll let
another
you lot
option.
choose. Why not? Always interested to see what people end up picking here. I'm going to hydrate, as is custom. And for those of you wondering, this is the Vale Shadow of the Crown. Oh. Yeah, you can all vote. I'll just try and sort of. It's not an actual poll. The Ian Hamilton knows you, indeed. Indeed. And fun fact, everybody. I actually got I'm mentioned in this year's Guard Trivia Quiz, which I only discovered when I filled it out earlier today, which was fun. Okay, so 2 votes for the cart. Fine. Anyone else? A Moonbase Alpha video? Oh no. Cart or blood? Indeed. The choice is indeed cart or blood. Oh, of course you had... Oh, what? Deliberately making... Next person who says a choice has the casting vote. Of course it's a 50-50. I don't have a random number thing to give me heads or tails. If we... Blood cart, indeed. Or whatever that Bloodborne... What was Nightmare cart, whatever it was. Right, if we've got a tie, go for blood.
The blood.
Fine.
Press R2 to select.
Hail Lilith,
Use
god
the
of
left
hatred.
stick to
Whatever.
consider.
It's a morbid
the lines
thought,
are.
but a body will have more to tell us, won't it?
All right. Stay close.
Yeah, let's see. Fun fact, I actually have a pop vinyl of Lilith and of Anarius kicking about as part of the Wall of
How
Stuff.
far have we been walking?
Too far.
And if you haven't seen the Wall of Stuff, you can
This
still
is a
watch
long
the
way to
game
drag
while
the
I go...
body.
Whoop.
And there's something
There you
else.
go.
What?
I've yet to see a footprint. Or an animal track. Just drag marks and blood.
Hold on. I hear something. Just ahead. Follow me.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, Odyssey, happy to... It is indeed a pop waffle. You are exactly right. That is the term we're using for it now. Oh, I can't use the bow on you lot. Of course, that's annoying.
I see them.
What is it?
Wolves
Actually,
feeding on a horse.
oh, we can from here.
Wolves dragged a horse?
Not possible.
Nope.
Something else must have dragged it here.
Yep.
The wolves came later.
Yep.
We need to go now, Alex.
I have to agree.
They're coming for us. Ready your weapon.
Huh. Basically like a very violent game of Bop It. Come on in. Nice. Ow! There we go. Blood pass. Ow! I have to try and keep my shield up now, because... There we go. I mean...
We need to get out of these
The fun
woods.
thing is, Kath,
We'll take a
that,
quick look for the cart on the way
that
out.
both options
Fine.
actually lead to fights, which is fun, with different sets of people. Oh
I
wait,
smell a fire.
oh wait,
There's
actually,
a clearing ahead. Looks like bandits.
oh,
4 of them.
huh.
I can see the cart. And the body of the merchant.
They murdered
If you were
him.
to make your software
We should let
blind
the
friendly,
blacksmith
where
come
would
and
you
get it
start? I mean,
himself.
the unfortunate thing is that
They know we're here.
the software. I mean, if you
Try to
wanted
talk
to make
with
it blind friendly, so that you
Or I
could,
start
you could,
loosing
so
arrows.
that say I could set it up
Your
for somebody
call. I
else, let's
follow your
say.
lead.
Then what you would want to do is make it screen reader accessible. So that would be labeling all of your controls correctly, making sure that it's keyboard navigable, etc. If you want to discuss that off stream in greater detail, I'm always happy to assist with any and all things like that. If you want to go to my Discord server, that would be a good place to start. And then we could communicate from there potentially if you're curious in terms of discussing that. Can I hit you from all the way back here? You sharpening that sword over there. Can I hit you? No.
Don't move. Or I'll
Oh,
let
it doesn't
loose
matter,
again.
actually.
The Iron Merchant. Why did you murder him?
Oh, yeah, this is like a
When we found him,
choice
honestly,
thing.
there's not a scratch on him. Look,
Shepard,
He looks untouched.
why did you take the wagon?
we wanted to sell it, but we were afraid that the dead merchant would bring you here.
Bring us here.
The local militia.
Wait a minute. You're not the militia.
I love the voice acting in this.
The others have followed the blood trail. They'll be back shortly.
I don't believe you. This is for the arrow.
Come here, then. Let's do this. Wow. Whoa. Come on.
Truce! I call a truce!
Oh, wow, okay.
Why are you out here?
We were sent by the smith.
I didn't actually kill anybody,
Taking
which is
the iron
unfortunate,
cart.
in a way.
How are we going
In
to
this
do
context.
that without a horse?
Good point.
Look, we don't want to stay out here. You saw the blood on the road. Whatever attacked the wagon, drag the horse into the woods, and kill the driver without touching him. We'll bring the iron into town with you, if you tell the militia we didn't kill the merchant.
All right. You have a deal.
I mean, it's fair enough. I was going to say as well, Odyssey, you know, it depends what framework you're using to put the software together as to how straightforward that process of screen reader... readification.
Who are your friends?
Woodsman. At the camp, near where we found the cart.
No need to say more.
On-screen
That
joystick,
travels
audio cues
fast
of what
around
quadrant
here.
you're in. I
Sorry you had to see
mean,
the
that could
nasty
work.
business.
I mean,
Did you know the driver?
there's an old
I
joystick
didn't, actually.
configuration program you're
He was
reminding
sent
me
by
of
the
from the early
splitter.
2000s
It
that a
just
company called
bothers me
BSC
when
Games
someone
used to
comes to the
use,
misfortune villain
where
in
you
my
could actually
service.
do a joystick test.
Thinking I did now,
So
I
it would
should have ordered
base,
earlier.
it would go left or
Or
pan left or
risked it
right
down river.
for the left or right of the screen,
Anyhow, the forge is fired up.
and then it
Tell
would
you what,
raise pitch for
takes a
top
bit of silver.
top versus
If you come
lowering
back
pitch
here
for the
to
bottom
buy
of the
you any
screen,
of the weapons
and
I
then you'd have a different
Thank you.
beep while it was
We'll
in the
stop by
centre.
before leaving.
So I'm not sure how
You've
well that would
gained
work, but it could
50
be.
copper in
Could be an
coin and
interesting way of doing it.
salvage.
But I think what I'm thinking of is like the configuration
Where
aspect
to,
of it
Alex?
as well. Yeah, there is a version of the game for Switch, yeah. Yeah, the Switch does have an audio jack. And it is beneficial, it is definitely beneficial. Let's switch it, well, Bluetooth you wouldn't
come back.
necessarily want because of
If
audio
you're willing
lag.
to return my silver,
You want it to be wired,
I
really.
can fashion you a weapon worth twice that.
What can you make me?
I specialize in
This is on
heavy
PC as
arms.
well, it's on PC, it's on Xbox, it's on PS5, which is what I'm playing it on.
How about a hammer? Heavy yet compact. About a forearm's length should do you.
Press.
I could make a battle axe. This a pick spike to punch through mail.
Press R.
My blades are on the heavier side, but can still be wielded with a shield.
Press R.
If you're looking for protection, I could work some plate pieces for you. Nothing fancy.
Press R2 to consider purchase.
We get choices.
It's a hammer.
What do we
Press
go?
R2
Hammer,
to
axe, or
consider
sword?
purchase.
Chat. I'm thinking. Personally, I'm thinking axe. Hammer? Maybe. I'm trying. I don't know if I think I've played the hammer. I'm trying to remember how good it was. And again, the good thing is you get. Yeah, that might punch through. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the stats.
It's a hammer.
You item quality. Tier 3
Yes,
hammer.
that's tier 3.
Critical chance bonus. 20%.
Okay,
Your
what's our
current
current?
item is 20%.
What?
Heavy attack critical chance bonus. 60%.
Whoa.
Your current item is 30%.
Flipping heck.
Press critical damage multiplier. 2. Your current item is 3.
See, how is
Press
that?
R. Heavy attack critical damage
What's,
multiplier. 4. Your current item is 3.
Okay.
Critical heavy attack
right.
guard break chance. 80%. Your current item is 50%.
Okay, so basically guaranteed to break through guard.
By attack speed. Slow. Your current endurance recovery. Slow. Your coin value. 50 copper. Your current item
Oh,
is
Lyric, you're voting
30
for
copper.
axe?
It's a hammer. It's an axe.
See, I was thinking
Press
axe. I was thinking we go a
R2
little
to consider
Kratos for this.
purchase.
Let's look at the numbers for the axe.
Use item quality. Tier 3
Yeah, it's
critical
tier 3.
chance bonus. 25%.
So
Your current
slightly
item
better.
is 20%.
Well, yeah, the heavies
Press
get better, but then the
R2
lights
to
are
buy
kind
item.
of meh.
Press L. Critical
that's what you got to
chance
remember.
bonus. 25%. Heavy attack critical chance
crit
bonus.
chance.
55%. Your current item is 30%.
Oh, so that's even better. Yeah, the
Press
axe
R,
is
critical damage
pretty
multiplier. 3.
rounded.
Your current heavy attack
and that's
critical
that's a 3.
damage multiplier. 4.
And that's
Your
a
current
4?
heavy
Yeah.
attack guard break chance 60%.
And then what's the other
Your
one?
current item is 50%.
Oh, so it's slightly better guard break
Press
chance.
R, attack speed medium. Your current item
Heavies
is
are slower, yeah.
medium. Press R2 to buy item. Press L2 to consider other options.
Well, hammer was 80% guard break. Indeed, yeah. No, I was comparing these two.
Endurance recovery. Slow.
See, that's the thing,
Your
you gotta-
current item is medium.
That's the thing. You've got to work out the
Press
endurance
R2
recovery as well.
to buy
Sometimes
item.
it's just better
Press
just to
L2
play with what
to
you've
consider
got.
Other options. Coin value 50
as well.
attack speed. Heavy attack. Heavy critical
Let's go with the
damage
axe. Let's play a little
It's a hammer.
Kratos here.
It's X.
Grab this.
Use the left stick to this item.
Purchase that.
Excellent. I'll get straight to work.
2, 3, 4. Oh, 3, 4. There we go. 5.
Here you are.
Yep.
Give it a good swing.
Feels right. Good weight.
Just
It is
one.
a fine-looking piece.
Just one
May it
swing.
serve
Come
you
on.
well.
Thank you.
Push down on the left stick to.
It's the plate pieces.
Have we got enough?
Use this item.
Oh, yes, we do. We got enough for the
Excellent.
armor as well.
I'll get straight to work.
Nice.
Here you are. May it serve you well.
Thank you.
Basically using the old dwarven
Push
magic
down on the left
stuff.
stick to cycle through items
We-
of it.
I'll be going
We don't
now.
actually need to buy anything from
Thank
here
you.
now because we've got all the things.
You here for a weapon?
Push down on the.
I'll be going now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's annoying that they're not interact prompts, you just walk. Maybe it was already on the rack? I mean, could be. Could be. So our footsteps have changed
It is
slightly
busy.
as
A lot
well.
of people passing
Any
through
questions
Rivertown.
about this, feel free to ask
R
and I will
to
answer what I
enter.
can.
L2 to leave.
Quick smithing indeed. Uh, let's see. Yeah. You know, I'd be interested to test out. I should test out Overjoyed anyway as an interest thing. Wait. Obligatory that I scream some battle cries in combat? I could embody my inner god of war. How do I know which way to walk? It is just the audio, indeed. That is the whole point of the entire game.
If you want to move anything on the water, you'll have to get in with the pirates.
Will they accept coin for passage?
They're not about to accept coin that they already take freely. You need to plead your case with the washerwoman.
The washerwoman.
Her entire family is in with the pirates. She sends them signals down the river with the way she hangs the clothes. You'll find her down at the docks. Sunrise to sunset.
I mean, the accents might be stereotypical, but they're fine. They're
Push down
good.
on the left stick to cycle.
Miss? What is it, child?
Oh, wait.
You two would do nicely.
I've done it again. The stable master is going to...
You two would do nicely. We're looking for travelers unknown to the locals. With Odetta on the road east, bandits have turned to the river. Merchants downstream will pay us big to end their pirating.
What would you need of us?
Hardly nothing. We load you up, send you down. When the pirates show up, we'll do the rest.
Sounds dangerous.
We've 10 ex-soldiers from Braga Garrison. Pirates won't touch you.
What would you pay us?
100 copper.
Each.
Sure. Each.
The hesitation in his voice then, he's like,
All right.
let's do this.
We'll do it.
Let's go and play a little Sea of Thieves. Or River of
Maybe able to get the ferry
Thieves?
east if we can break the blockade.
I guess. Yeah, I'm not a mouse user. And for those of you that don't know, I am very much
Do you see
I'm mostly a
anything?
controller
Nothing
player,
yet.
really, but mouse is always
Can you
a
see our escort?
tricky subject.
They're set back in the woods now.
Piracy
I can only
time,
hope they're
indeed.
still watching us.
Perhaps we'll drift all the way home?
Wait,
Or as the
I
Egyptian,
see
as the
movement
ancient
on the left
Egyptians
bank.
might have said, papyracy time.
pirates.
I guess.
Where is our escort?
There we go.
I see our escort now on the right.
And again, you might have
They've
said
put
that
in
joke was
upstream.
paper thin.
What are they doing?
Does that
10
deserve a
men
double
on one
check?
raft.
Watch the rocks! Watch the rocks!
Very much Sea of Thieves.
Fools! They've capsized. We're on our own.
It doesn't matter.
Looks like the locals thought they would have a bit of fun with us.
Ah, they have bows. Ready your shield.
Come on.
Archers loose!
Yeah. Yep, just catch. And again. Yeah, there we go. Shame I can't just rip the arrows out of the shield.
Where are you off to?
Oh wait, gotta wait for the stamina recovery.
Another boat.
That's alright. 1, 2. Ow, you. There we go. Yeah. Wow. What?
You're lost.
I broke his guard and then I couldn't actually. There we go. Oh, wow. Your telegraphing was way out of sync. Whoa, hello. Waiting for the stamina recovery. Yeah. Whoa, wait, I only get like three swings of this, maybe? Block on left. Catch! Nice. I love that. Just catch on the shield.
I hope you can.
Oh, no. Oh, what? Nice. Waiting. Ow. One more? No? Yay! That was cool.
You still with me, Shepard?
Yes. I'll take us to shore.
Well, that's the idea, Cass. All stereo. All lovely stereo audio. Because that's how I'm telling which way to swing.
You think?
And which way to block.
Didn't it? Blockade is done with?
We got through it first try, though.
payment?
That's good.
When we collect from the merchants.
You'll be giving us our payment now. Or you'll be floating downstream with those pirates.
No need for threats. I only have 100. But it's yours. I'm not willing to wait.
We'll take it now.
Suit yourself.
You have gained
Wasn't piracy also
100
based around
copper in
Ooh.
coin and salvage.
How do you block? Left stick. So right stick is your sword, or your axe in this case, or your hammer, or whatever.
It sounds like the ferry.
And left stick is your shield.
We should see if he'll take us east, now that the pirates are thinned out a little.
The sea beggars. Naval gorillas. That just sounds like Planet of the Apes. Naval gorillas. Maybe.
Another way, then.
We gotta go and do. Where did you? Oh, you're over here. Ish. Gotta be careful not to go the wrong way, otherwise we'll miss quest lines.
What do you want? I'm full up today if you're looking for laundry.
The fun fact
We were
is that
told
a
you
lot
could
of
help
these
us get past the pirate blockade.
a lot of these
You
cast
were
members
told
actually
wrong.
multi-role in this game as
I
well.
wash, I dry, I charge 2 copper a basket.
So if I'm
Can we
right,
help you then?
that washerwoman is actually the innkeeper from earlier,
Down. You'll get it all wrong.
There is a militia in town.
and she's a
raft bunch
character
in need
later
of
on as well.
washing. We could bring them down.
Easy, Shepard. We were told you work for the pirates, and I need to get down the river to see my family.
Sea monkeys, oh
I have
god,
little to
Mika.
offer, or steal for that matter, but I have little
So, I mean,
choice but to rely on the
well, yeah.
kindness of strangers, like yourself.
What makes you think I have kindness to spare?
Surely anyone can understand what it is to be in need.
Perhaps.
Did
you will do
Vikings
her
pass for
kindness in
pirates?
exchange.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
What do you need?
My daughters and eldest son joined the pirates after my husband left with the garrison. My youngest boy, Alphonse, is still with me. But his sisters will come for him. And he too will be lost to the river.
What can we do?
Take him south, to my brother. He is a good man, a tradesman. He can offer him more than I can here. Would you do this?
Press R2 to take up this quest.
So I'm going to ask this beforehand.
L2 to pass.
Do we... Well... no, I'm not going to ask it beforehand. It will spoil it.
We'll help you.
For safe passage on the river.
Yes. Safe passage for safe passage. You have my word.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very, very solid game. I remember playing this when it came out. Well,
Alphonse, is it?
doesn't help that the concept of
Do you know your
international
uncle
waters
well?
is still kind of new. Yeah.
Never met him.
Your mother says he's a good man.
My mother also said I could join my sisters after the winter.
I think the weirdest thing for
wrong
me
with your
about this
eyes?
game is that
What's
you
wrong
don't
with your
end up
manners?
playing
It's okay,
a lot of it, because a lot of it's
I'm
these
blind.
walking
How do you get
cutscenes
around like
that are all
With practice and
like
patience.
pre-rendered, for lack of a better word.
With the help of a stick. With the help of my friend here. With the help of a weapon if need be. We all need help sometimes. You don't think your uncle could help you? Help you find an honest life?
I want my own life. And my mother sends me off of a
International
blind woman in a
waffles.
We'll get you to your uncle safely.
Not if I can help it.
I be here taking all the loot in the name of international waffles. So you.
We'll get him
I
back.
don't know.
Let's go.
There's a joke there somewhere. Where even is it?
I can hear him. Just ahead.
Careful, Alex. He's going to kill you.
Oh, there he is over there. I'd take international waffles indeed.
Wolf, help me! Attack. Careful, Alex.
Easy enough. Okay, shield up. Wait for stamina. Nice. Whoa! Did you see that? I swung and then he came in. That was funny. I swung way early and he basically ran into the axe blade. Yay, we did the thing!
Okay, boy?
Don't touch me. I just want to be with my family. With my sisters. Can't you see that?
I can. I wanted to be with my brother and I was
Oh, we
forced
have
to leave
walking.
him.
Oh no, we
Stuck
don't.
out here.
Are we
Hundreds of
kind
miles from home
did?
because of a choice
Oh, I
that was
don't know.
made for me.
What do you want to do, Alex?
Push down on the left stick to
Chat,
cycle
choice.
options.
Take him to his uncle.
Or
To his sisters.
I know what the right. Well, technically, there's no right
Press
answer for this one, which
to
is a,
select.
an
Use the left
interesting
stick
one.
to consider another option.
I remember what one we did the previous week. Oh, okay. One vote for sisters. Fine. Choose wisely, chat. I hope you're liking this, all of you. I'm really glad that you're so invested. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, Kath. That's the thing with this choice. Oh. So I guess, Kath, you're voting for Uncle in that case because of that promise. We are voting for where we're going to take our current charge. Oh my goodness, I'm having trouble keeping track of the votes.
To his uncle.
So we're voting whether to take the kid to his uncle
To his sisters.
or his sisters. So the uncle is going to give him an honest life. The sisters would basically
R2
press
to
gang him
select.
into being a pirate.
Use the
essentially.
left stick to consider another option.
All the sea. Yeah, exactly. They were like, all the sea? Wow. Yeah. Okay. Right.
To his uncle?
We're gonna keep our promise in this instance. I know we've had a couple of votes for sisters, but we've had a couple of people
Press R2
voting
to
for uncle
select.
as well.
Use the left
And
stick
for
to
those of you that
consider
didn't see
another
this choice
option.
last week,
to his uncle.
this is what we did as well. So
Sometimes the choices others make are for the best, even if we can't see it. I have to take you to your uncle. I made a promise to your mother.
Fine. I'll go.
he doesn't seem actually that annoyed about it. Really, he just seems resigned. I love the soundtrack for this. I really wish they'd release it.
Thank you for bringing my nephew to me.
How is he?
Resting. He'll be up and ready for work in no time.
Your sister just wants him to be safe.
Not much trouble he can get into out here, mind you. With the way the wolves have been lately, we'll keep him close to the house.
What is it you do? Your sister said you're a tradesman.
I make coffins for proper burial. Only coffin maker for 100 miles. No kids of my own, so Alphonse can help the wife and I keep up with the demand. Never slows down, the coffin business. Not the happiest time, mind you, when business picks up. In the winter, usually. That horde just missed us. That would have been a boon. Would have been sad, though.
Ah.
When you say a regular
Well,
playthrough, Mika,
take
what do
care.
you mean?
You as well.
Do you mean like a
Send my
beginner's
regards to my
playthrough?
sister. And if you ever need a coffin, come see us.
We will.
Or do you mean a
Thank
playthrough
you.
where you know what you're doing? The thing is, average. What is average in this case? No, it's fine. No, I only say that because I looked at
Bless
my
you,
playtime
child.
for the game where I'd got all the
I'm sure
trophies,
Alphonse will be safe.
and it was 5 hours.
Happy someday.
If you give this coin to the ferryman, he'll take you to the King's Road. No questions asked.
Thank you for helping me.
I know what
I
average
didn't do
is.
this
Don't
for
worry,
you,
Mika.
girl. I did it for your parents. I hope they see you soon.
Ah. Yes.
Oh, and take this to keep you safe on your travels. I'd been using it for a scrubbing board, but I imagine you'll make better use of it.
You have gained a quality wooden shield. Your old shield is worth 15 copper and will be added to your
Yay.
coin total.
You'd math it out yourself if you'd get the data. I wish there was data to get.
We can go see what this special coin will buy us.
So, chat. Do we go and do the rest of the side quests at the inn, or do we journey onward? I'm happy either way. I'm not actually sure if we can. Your playthrough, let's see. Okay. Curious to know. Side quests. Okay, I'll wait for. Side quests. Okay. Fine. Side quests it is. 6.5 hours. I mean, that. I'm guessing you don't play many. Well, do you play many audio-only games, Mika?
Press R2 to enter.
Do you play many combat games either? And actually, what difficulty were you on? There's lots
Push
of
down
fun
on the left stick to cycle
metrics.
through interactions of interest.
Side
Press
quest.
L2 to
That's a
leave.
brilliant accidental autocorrect if ever I saw one.
I've done it again. The stable master is going to kill me.
What have you done, girl?
A horse I was watering got away. It belongs to a rich patron. I came in here hoping that someone might be able to help me. It's up in the meadow, above town, but I can't corral it by myself.
What can you offer us for help?
Nothing, but my thanks. That's the problem, isn't it?
Press R2.
We can help.
What are you doing? We need to focus on getting you home. How's this going to help us?
It will help me sleep better.
Thank you.
Big fan of
We can go
in-town
now.
things. Indeed, Kath. Indeed. I think the thing is, if I tried to not talk over the dialogue, I would spend most of the stream not talking to all of you, which would be frustrating.
There she is.
Stupid dictation. I liked that. I liked
You're
that
the shepherd?
autocorrect. That was
What
funny.
do we do?
We'll spread out and move in on it slowly.
So the good thing is you can cinematic walk it.
Nice and slow, Alex.
Clump, clump, clump. I got this.
Easy, girl. You did it. Thank you.
Wow. Formulated after the Great War. Interesting. We're learning things.
You're quite welcome.
Yay! See, that was easy. It was just walk to a thing. Then a cutscene happens.
What now?
Why does it put us outside of the inn? Kind of wish it didn't. I think there was a talk on this game at GA-Con a few years ago, actually, as well, maybe. I'm sure I'd seen a presentation on it somewhere, discussing the development from the wonderful people at Falling Squirrel.
We're at the inn.
Press R2 to enter. L2 to leave.
65 hours of playtime for Honor. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I played on hard for... I think I played on hard for the 5 hours, but you don't have to. Or maybe I played on the... I don't know what I played on by default.
Miss?
What is it, child?
I'm traveling with my father and brother. They've gone missing.
Missing? Here in town?
No, my
Not
brother
that it
and I
matters,
were
I'm just
playing by
curious.
the
That was
mire.
all.
Hugo got lost and my father went in to look for him. They haven't come out and no one here will help me.
Alex, we don't have time for this.
Press R.
I love the fact that each inn is different in terms of the ambience.
Can you show us where your father entered the mire?
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I think this is the last side quest of this town. And then if my memory serves me well, we journey along
This is
the
where
river.
I last saw Hugo.
Honestly, Alex, it looks like a place where murderers dump their victims.
Shh. Let's just go in away.
So there's a plague tale here.
Father?
Wake up. What's your name again?
Robin.
You're a bit surprised it was 6.5? Yeah, no, I know. It feels sometimes it feels longer. I thought my first playthrough was like 7 or 8 hours, and it may well have been. But this second one on PS5 was, you know, the game said it was 5 hours, so I'm like, okay.
Alex. Over here.
Frogs, yes, lots of frogs.
Don't come any closer!
We're here to help you. Are you hurt?
There's something in the water!
Robin, stay next to me. And don't move.
They're coming!
Who are coming? Describe it.
I don't know if I can. Ready your weapon, Alex. Where is it?
Just blocking. Ow, I threw him double. Yeah, we only get like 3 swings with this thing. Stab it in the face. Yay!
I'm all right. Is it still there?
I think so.
You get a good stab at it. Ow, get off me. It's good that it revokes your stamina need requirements, whatever, while you're underneath.
Enough of this.
Not happy. 1, 2, and... Oh, I stabbed it just as it tried to leave. That felt good. Yay, whatever that thing was. It's dead.
I think you killed it.
Alex got angry. Yes. Indeed, Mika.
We need to leave this place now.
Yes, please.
Alex going She-Hulk, kind of. Although She-Hulk with an axe, goodness me, that'd be terrifying. Especially if the axe scaled with Hulk.
Yet I have little to repay you with. Pirates made off with the tea we were selling.
You owe us nothing.
Speaking of tea, tea has returned.
Yes, you have the heart of one who serves.
You wouldn't happen to be heading east on the river?
No. We will be taking the road west. But I will make sure that stories of your bravery travel with us.
Goodbye, Alex. And thank you, Shepard.
Hulk-sized axe? Yes, exactly.
You must take some pleasure in that, Shepard.
I was thinking size, but to be honest, given his strength, if it's scaled with his strength, like, you would just get tapped by it and that'd be it. You would just basically disintegrate. You wouldn't even have to... It's a fun question, though. Right, we are going to travel now, because I think we've got everything.
Travel map.
Let's just make sure. Good evening, Francois. How are you doing, sir? So, Kiana Gibbon, I mean, he's going to be off to South Korea soon. I'm not sure how long he's going to be gone for. But we will collaborate. Just when we can.
There's nothing for us here.
Yay. How you doing,
go.
Francois? You good? What have you been up to? Anything fun? Speaking of which, you and I need to have a conversation off stream about ideas. Travel map,
We are
yay!
here in Rivertown. The mountain pass is a 5-day journey from where the ferry meets the King's Road. We still need to find a way down river. We can go see what this special coin will buy.
Oh yeah, of course.
Character
See,
menu.
that's cool. My week's been hectic but fun. For the most part. I don't know if you've seen the Ragnarok guide announcement, Francois. You might have done it in the Discord. And the fact that I'm going to be reviewing Hellblade 2, thanks for Code Xbox. Very kind to send me. Let's go towards the ominous bell.
Hello again.
We'd like you to take us to the King's Road. We have payment.
I told you. I don't... Wait. Where did you get that?
With strength scaled Hulk axe? Yeah, chopping down trees will be easy.
Climb aboard when you're ready.
We should think about setting out.
You'd be Minecrafting in no time.
No.
You ready now then?
We should think about setting out.
Character menu. Travel map.
We are here in Rivertown. The mountain pass is a 5-day journey from where the
Next
ferry
God of War's
meets the
come out?
King's
Yeah,
Road.
I'd like that.
Press
I mean,
right
there's
trigger to
rumours
proceed.
going around that God of War
Left
Ragnarok
trigger
might come to
remain at this
PC.
location.
And with an announcement supposedly soonish. I would be very interested to see, not only I'd like to see that happen, but I'd also like to see it have accessibility improvements. But whether that would happen, no idea. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you drop me a message and I'll respond, Francois, in this particular instance. But yeah, we'll have to get something sorted. It'll be good. Just chop down a massive building. Indeed, Gecko.
Up the bank. I have to warn you, the gentle parts of the Vale are behind you now. The mountain pass heading into winter isn't for the.
Yeah, impressions coming next
We'll
week.
keep that in mind.
In terms of the in terms of Hellblade 2,
You wouldn't take another step.
including a stream with Gibbon actually.
Looks like the road is clear. Here, take my hand. I'll help you up the bank.
Hello, Princess.
Oh! You startled me.
You're the blind woman from the market.
I prefer to be called Maggie. And you're the travellers who've been making all the fuss. Taking on pirates, reuniting families.
Do I think Hellblade 2 will be accessible? I would love to hope so, but
did you make it
I
out?
don't know.
Now what?
It's quite frankly my honest answer.
Sure it is.
I don't know.
You put one foot in front of the other and repeat.
I mean, you're blind. And there was no land route to get here.
There are plenty of routes if you know what you're doing. Where are you headed?
Why would that be?
The
business
orienteering of the
laws?
journey
You
doesn't
might need
involve
my help.
any details on that
There's
map.
safety in numbers, you know.
No, I know what
They
you mean,
might be
Mika.
safer, but we'll be slower.
Don't flatter yourselves. There's no substitute for life experience.
We're headed east.
I have a place along the King's Road. You can spend a night there. Break up the trip a little.
What kind of place?
It's your standard hovel, but better than the lice-infested inns along the way.
Ugh.
No, a dead un will be snooping around, I can promise you that.
We'll be fine on our own. Thank you. Let's get moving.
Hmm.
What's the harm in
Famous
escorting her
last
back
words?
to her hovel?
We can't have her slowing us down. We need to get ahead of the horde.
I can hear her following us.
Then we happen to be sharing the road.
Yeah, I mean the graphics are
wolves
designed to be
I'm kind.
abstract sort of
Regardless,
flavour.
I'm not waiting for her.
So they're not designed to give actual information that a sighted player can utilise, essentially. Oh, I love this track.
I've always loved travel at night. It's cooler, quieter, less busy. When you're in a city and walking, there's nowhere you can't go on foot. Wagons need roads, boats need rivers. Did you know that section of river you were on meanders for 20 miles? I walked less than 10.
She can move for an old crow.
Damn right I can move. Been moving most of my life. You sit still and you shrivel up. You keep moving and you find things, discover things. Some things you can't explain, so you move on to discover other things that explain those things.
The characters are so
Covered more
good.
ground in the past few
Don't you
days
think,
than I
chat?
have in all my years living in.
Both of you. Don't you dare take another step.
What is it?
The woods. Do you smell it?
Pine trees.
Not the pine trees, you daft gloit.
I smell ash. A fire.
Well, you've not tried this before, Francois. You should.
Something is moving.
I'd recommend it.
Dark.
It's an interesting audio or
Not like I've
audio
ever seen.
experience, primarily
Take my
audio.
hand.
Yes, lead the way. I'll fend them off.
Oh yeah, QTE.
Here come more.
Yep. And there we go. Basically just shield up, block the double, and then retaliate.
No, no! Our rock face. We're trapped.
Get behind me.
What is she doing?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Alex, your weapon. It's on fire.
I know you can use the damn thing. Start swinging, girl.
Yep, we now have a flaming axe. Whoa. There we go. Nice.
Are they gone?
Yes. For now.
How far is your shelter?
Sorry, Francois.
We'll be
We apologise
safe
for the adverts.
Follow me.
But yeah, this game is the Vale Shadow of the Crown. It's PC, PS5, Xbox, Switch. I actually worked on this. I'm a tester. I'm listed in the credits.
What was that?
Nether wolves. Spawned by the Fae, no doubt.
No, what you did. In the woods back there.
You've never seen a blind woman throw fire around before.
No one sees that.
Or there's much sighted folk don't see. You know it, Princess. You see it, don't you? Glimpses of the future. Tell your friend.
I do. I see misfortune before it happens.
And flashes from the past.
When needed, yes.
You are a seer, like me. Like a rare few throughout the world. It's a power we draw from the Fae realm. The same power that brings the fire and all manner of magic.
There's
So
a
I
lot
could
of
do what
these.
you do.
A lot of this
With fire.
kind of
Perhaps.
sort of
But not like me,
standard
Princess.
fantasy RPG thing.
Why must you keep calling me princess?
It's your title. By birth. You don't think much of old Maggie if you don't think I could see who you are. Even your friend here was able to figure that out, eh? His silence tells you all you need to know. The point is, it hardly matters. We are all in grave danger. These wolves, the Horde, none of this is by chance. You two are going to help me get to the bottom of it all.
We're headed home to Glades, to my brother.
You may not have a lot to say about where you're going. You're not likely to get through the pass without our help.
There are more of you?
I have a husband who takes up residence in the mountain village of Crow. It's near the pass. You'll shelter us while we figure out how to get you home.
Thank you, Maggie. You were right.
There's lots of these long
There is safety in
expositional
numbers.
sequences.
You two should try to get some rest.
They're well crafted, but they are
tonight.
lengthy in comparison to what you actually get to play. But the good thing is the combat on higher difficulty levels is good, other than a
get
couple
your
of difficulty spikes.
Please, don't call me that. Is it morning already?
It is noon. We should head out.
We have 3 days' journey to Crow. I have rations, but we may have to hunt along the way.
We'll
That's
get
all right.
started then.
Hold on. There are things to consider. The road ahead is notorious for bandits and other ne'er-do-wells. Maybe better to wait for nightfall.
I would rather
Nope.
run into bandits than more of those creatures.
Yep.
What does our princess think?
Let's go.
Push down
Let's go,
on the left
bandits.
stick.
We'll set out now then, with the daylight.
Yeah, go on. Let's do that.
We'll head out now. Bandits will be a welcome change after last night.
Exactly. The good thing is there is different dialogue as well, occasionally for different stuff. No.
So what?
No,
do these
you did
nether
not
wolves
hear that
want?
right, Gecko. We are going to rations. You heard rations, as in food and things.
Shades.
Your mother never told you that shades would drag you away into the night if you didn't go to bed.
My mother died when I was young. The only thing my brother and I feared was our father. Oh, and according to my uncle, the endless list of enemies that were coming to murder our family, which I suppose now is mostly true.
Shades are just as real. They rarely stray from the Fey realm, but they can possess creatures from our world.
Nice. As you do. Yeah.
And set them about doing their work.
Good day to you ladies and gentlemen, I have to assume.
We don't want trouble, lads.
You won't be any trouble at all.
Put those away, boys. The old woman is not to be trifled with.
This old bat?
Trust me, you'll be playing with fire.
Was that supposed to mean something?
This is the part where you bring the fire, witch.
The powers of the Fae are not at your beck and call.
But it would be helpful, no?
Draw your weapon, Alex.
Oh. What? Wow. Yeah, okay, I wasn't quite sure who was going to fire first then.
You're not going to hand over your coin.
Wow! The guard break killed him. Just going to block casually.
You're not going to hand over your coin.
Nice. 2. Yep. Nice. Whoa, hello. Oh, so where's that going? Keeps catching me. There we go. Nice. Oh, I should have just hit him before. Oh. 1, 2. Yeah. Nice.
Why wouldn't you use your magic?
Must have fallen over his own guardrails. That's good. I like that.
Following us into the mountains.
There we go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a guard break actually be the final
You
blow
have
in a fight like that.
Copper
That's
in
good.
coin and salvage.
At least you know for future reference that if you just keep doing heavies, you'll guard break it. Well, you can guard break and take foes out as well. I don't mind the axe. You do have to play a little differently. Like the weapons aren't like different move sets or anything, but you do have to play a little differently.
You don't think seers can accidentally cast spells in their sleep, do you?
Shepherd, what is your real name again?
Abd al-Rashid.
Abdal Rashid.
Not bad. Though I don't mind being called Shepherd. Reminds me of my purpose.
How long have you known who I was?
From the first. There was word about the missing princess.
And you didn't let on?
You clearly were not looking to tell me. What would be the point?
So I didn't have to keep up the act.
What act? Would you have been ordering me around as a servant?
No.
How are princesses different from shepherds?
More is expected of us.
Like what?
My brother was expected to rule glades from birth, and he does. He was tutored and trained. So was I.
I like these little backstory conversations
Frankly,
as well.
I wasn't sure what was expected of me until my father sent me to the Borderlands. To lord over a castle there.
Borderlands, that's a different
series.
series.
You a good lord?
I'm sure I wouldn't have made much of one.
You could do worse, you Easterners. What if a king had a stupid or weak or cruel child? You all suffer. In the Borderlands, we always follow the strongest and most cunning, no matter where they come from.
What about the Odedan?
It's the same.
Well, my brother is not stupid. Or weak. We will not have suffered for him becoming king.
It's cool because there's not a load
It's
of
only a
music
matter
in
of a
this
few
game
minutes that
either.
the kingdom could have had a blind ruler.
But the music there is good.
I am. So perhaps fate isn't so bad at choosing leaders after all. Theo is a natural leader, People listen to him.
They would not do the same for you?
Why would anyone listen to a blind woman?
Because you listen to them.
I mean, that makes sense. The logic is there. But, yeah, I mean, any questions? Any ideas? Comments?
Are you listening, Alex?
Yes, sorry, Uncle. Just wondering why you're not drawing your sword.
I have something else in mind today, Alex. The sword is an elegant weapon
From a more
made
civilized
for
age.
self-defense on the road.
Star
Easy
Wars
to carry
reference.
and easy to dismiss as ornamental. Your shield, however, makes it a weapon of war. There are other weapons you will only find on the battlefield. Brutal weapons made to pierce armor and crush bone.
Nasty.
This, Alex, is a war hammer.
A war hammer?
Actually, it's a wooden maul, a safer substitute for training against a true war hammer. It's not much heavier than your sword, but it serves a much different purpose. When wielded by a strong enough opponent, blows from these weapons can injure, even through your shield.
Yeesh.
Blocking heavy attacks from these weapons is still better than taking the full force of the blow. However, blocking will wear you down, and it is best to interrupt the swing with your own well-timed attack.
See, it's all
Are you ready?
fairly in-depth,
I doubt it.
which is clever.
But let's give it a go.
Yeah, it's all
On
fairly
guard.
in-depth, given it's only 3 lanes of combatants.
Excellent.
You know, given it's like
Finally,
left, right, and
I'm
centre.
going to come at you with alternating heavy attacks and quick combos. Start with your shield raised, while you listen for which attack is coming.
Listen for the
Exactly.
type of attack. Interrupt the heavy attacks and block and counter the quick combos.
Yeah. That's a swing.
Very good.
Waiting. Ow, that was my fault.
Excellent.
I took the hit, but I
I pray
traded
you
with
have
him.
no cause to face these weapons in battle, but a soldier must be prepared.
Soldier? I thought I was a princess.
A princess should not ask a subject to be something she's not willing to be herself.
I understand.
I'm not the biggest like cliche fantasy fan. Not massively. I'm more of a sci-fi fan, but I do enjoy the way they've
Vale
set
is
this
much
up.
wider here in the mountains. It feels good to be in open country again.
We're exposed out here.
So are our enemies.
Sound more like my uncle than a shepherd.
Men are no different from wolves and jackals. It's the ones I cannot see that I fear most. There is a ridge on our right. A good spot for an ambush. However, once we are past it, I can relax for another mile at least.
Yep.
In the woods, I have no peace.
I mean,
Hold up.
Jackals. On the ridge.
I don't listen to many podcasts, but I'm open to recommendations.
We may
I
be
just
fine as long as
don't
we're not in Mara
generally like
territory.
being that
Clan
passive.
borders change yearly.
Maybe that's just
How will
me.
we know if we are in Mara territory?
Also feels like a stereotype, arguably, that
Ready
podcasts
your
are,
shield, Alex.
you know,
We may
the
throw
best
first
thing.
axe if they charge.
Well, I mean, I enjoy it because I know you lot are enjoying it. There's an axe there. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I like this, but I've played it far too many times at this point as well. How are you not done? All the trade. There we go. Catch.
You a wee thing.
Really? Ow. There we go. Ow. Trade. Nice. No, I like this game. It's good fun. But there's not much replay value. I think that's my problem with it. Nice. I deliberately chose which opponent I was going to attack first. Then. Ow. Is that going to kill me? Nope. So, yeah. Okay. Waiting. There we go. Poke. There we go.
You've proven yourself, lass. Now yield.
What the heck? I'm surprised I survived that. 1, 2. That's the thing. Where I'm so used to like God of War, it makes such a difference having to fight like this. Okay. Where? 2. You have to also hope that the RNG is in your favor as well. Oh, come on. 2. There we go, finally! Yeah, I'm glad.
Those were scouts. The Mallet clan are on the move.
Go run, have a lovely weekend. Indeed, you too, Kath.
Looking to move on other clans in the chaos. Sorry to say, Shepherd, you won't find much peace out here.
Opens a series of fantasy or grimdark books. Yeah, I mean, this combat system is relatively simplistic in comparison to, like, you know, there's no parry system. It's just those 3 lanes, but it works well.
Akram, open up.
Has it been long
3 in a
since you've
series?
seen your husband?
Yeah, I mean,
Not long, just a few years.
I'm not going to spoil anything.
We know you're in there. No sense hiding.
And he's an older gentleman. About your age?
Oh, he's seen his share of winters, yes. I'd know if he's dead, if that's what you're getting.
If only I was so
No,
lucky.
I do like the dialogue in this.
Akram,
It's good.
Get down here. We have guests.
You lost the key again? Typical. Well, coming down.
Hello.
Pleasure, pleasure. Come, sit. I'll put something on. I can't promise you it will taste any good. Lost my sense
Thank you very
of
well.
taste
Yeah,
years
Gecko,
ago.
drop the podcast
Drinking
recommendations
something
in the
this old witch
general
made for
chat.
me. How long are you
Because I know there
staying
are
this
other people
time?
on the server who
As
like
long
to
as
listen
the
to
guests
podcasts as
need.
well.
Just the night. We'll be heading for the pass in the morning.
You won't be heading for the pass before spring. The snows have set in. Hope you like turnips. It's all I got. You think she would have brought some food with her after being away for what, 2 years?
You could always come with me, you know.
Well, I have the library to maintain. You really want to start up this argument again?
Well, I'm not your errand girl. Akram considers himself a seer as well. He's more interested in the past. The history of the craft, he calls it.
So, they're in on the game. They know about the Fae?
If you were any kind of seer, you'd know this before we walked in the door.
What brought them around to believing you?
Netherwolves.
How many?
See, it's good. Even that you can read the facial expressions just by the
They're
line
up to
delivery,
something, the Fae.
which is brilliant.
Stories have been around town in the past few weeks. Do you think they're surfacing in aid of the Horde?
Picking sides? You know that's not their way. I'm still working out their plan.
Well, after you're watered up, you should head into the village. Ask around.
We just need to get back to the capital as soon as possible.
Is there any way to get through the pass now?
We can get you through once the weather breaks. But you may not have a home to go back to if we don't heed the warnings that are presenting themselves. You need to help us first.
It'd be fun to see like full 360. If they ever did a game like a similar game to this again,
I'm going to visit the farmsteads.
it'd be good to see it be 360-degree combat and with a
You
parry.
should ask around town about any unusual happenings in the area. Folk up here always have stories.
That's just
I'll
my
travel
personal
with you
opinion.
If you come across anything particularly hair-raising.
What about your husband?
Akram will be at the library in the monastery. If you're looking for a place to nap, you should stop by for a visit.
What do you think?
I think it's a distraction we can't afford. Perhaps we can find a guide to take us through the pass.
You don't believe the realm is in danger?
There is danger everywhere.
Trying to think what we
I
need
plan
to
stay out
do
of it.
next in
What's the
terms
town
of
like?
Looks like there is a proper smith here. The monastery is on the other side of the square,
I can hear the bells.
and it looks like there is some sort of celebration going on next to it.
Sounds like that's where most of the village is.
Thank you, Gecko. Any other recommendations, feel free to drop those in. Let's go and run over to the monastery first, because I think there are a few quests in here, from what I recall. The good thing about this is, where it's not had to focus on loads and loads of visuals,
Here's the monastery.
as well, the writing can,
Should we look for
the
that?
writing arguably
Press
needs to be
R
solid.
to enter.
Ah, little surprised to see you so soon. Figured you'd be off at the witch all winter.
Certainly is quiet.
The monks are all out for one last gathering before winter sets in.
Well, we're here. What can we do?
I've already found an interesting lead. Here's a record of an ancient temple on the mountainside above town. It's in ruin now, according to the monks, but by all accounts, it did once hold some manner of mystery.
Like what?
Comings and goings of odd travelers, accounts of strange noises, a secret chamber, the usual fun stuff.
You want to investigate?
Not really, but it's what the witch wants of us.
Press R2 to take up this quest.
Yeah, I've started using Spotify more
intriguing.
recently.
I say we have a look.
See, that's good as well. Like they don't shy away from using words like look, see, that kind of thing, which is nice.
Much farther, according to the maps.
Why would they build a temple out here?
They were made in a time when ancient people maintained contact with the Fae. They were constructed around natural places where the veil that separates our world and the Fae is thinnest.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do, Gecko. And if any of you ever have any ideas for other channel rewards, do say. Do let me know.
Some scholars believe our worlds affect
I'm
one
always
another,
keen to update
and
the
we would
stream where I
manage the
can.
outcomes together. Perhaps we traded with them, exchanged knowledge. Who's to say it was any different at the intersection of cultures we have in this world?
Let's wait until we get a good point.
No one knows anymore. We only see the rare cases when our world brushes up against theirs. The wolves, for instance. Ah, I see the temple. It's set in the cliff face.
See, that's the thing. In a mainstream game, this would be where you'd be climbing up, or you'd be, using a grappling hook. But instead,
looks bigger from the inside.
Watch your step. I'm sure there's been little upkeep of the place.
Do you hear that ringing sound?
Yep.
What is it?
I don't hear anything.
A musical tone?
Yes.
Where is it coming from?
The far side of the room. Don't you hear it?
No. My wife will hear these things from time to time. It drives me crazy. Can you hear that, Akram? What's that sound? What's wrong with your ears? The one thing she doesn't hear is me complaining about her lack of sight.
Do you know what makes the sound?
Something of the Fey realm. Likely an object that has passed between worlds.
or an object of power, as they would probably call it in Control.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, that's scripted.
I think. What happened?
Floor gateway. You're in a lower chamber.
And now we got to be careful.
Sound is louder. I think the source is down here. I'm going to find it.
Be careful.
Now we gotta be careful because there's ledges all around. Thank you, Francois. I look forward to chatting with you very soon. And thanks for dropping by as well. Basically, that wind noise means you're going to fall to your death. Whoa, nearly did then. Have a good one, Francois.
I've reached it.
And thank you so much for dropping
I've
in.
reached the source of the sound.
We found the passage down. Hold
Here's a fun question, chat. Before we
What
leave
is it?
stream, I want to raid people. But is anybody live who you want to raid when we get to time in about 12 minutes?
Of a snake. As an offering, it would appear.
I wouldn't touch it.
It calls to Alex. Go ahead. Reach out. Take it.
You don't even have to interact.
Alex,
Something just happened to me.
can you still hear the sound?
No.
Uh-oh.
Very curious.
Ominous.
I believe you've absorbed
Ominous.
any power the figure may have contained.
Power.
And by all indications, this snake artifact would have contained dark magic.
By dark, do you mean evil?
Oh, heavens, no. Lucky.
Oh, well, this is looking a little, ominous, right?
Between our worlds.
Powerful artifact
Dark
that
magic
suddenly
reached
stops
our
making
world
noise
just
and
to the
then,
Fey realm.
you know, strange
You're lucky
chamber.
now. Conduits
I
for
say we
energy in that
run.
direction.
I say we leave.
Whereas my Maggie works exclusively in the other direction.
What if we don't? Let's find out, shall we?
Is it dangerous?
Hope not.
There you go.
Scholars talk of dark magic being used to drain one's enemies of life and gaining favor from the Fae.
What was that?
Look, the statue. It rises.
That's fair.
The Guardian. Magnificent.
The passage out is closed.
What's happening?
I'm glad you like the reward, Francois. It's good fun, that one.
Taken from the figurine.
It can have it.
By the looks of its hammer, I think it means to crush it out of you.
The powers you've absorbed, I think you're the only one who can affect it.
Come on. Uh-oh. Yeah, I only have one. Ow. There we go. Oh god, it missed. Ow. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, the trouble is you can't. Ow. Wow, it killed me in like 3 hits. Yeah.
A Guardian.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. We can drop in on popular people if you have a good person in mind.
Side attacks and interrupt his overhead swing.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Nice. There we go. It's mostly just the stick movement that's a problem. Oh, trade! Nice. Yeah, I did. That's good, you can charge it early. There we go. It's good that you just get just enough stamina. Oh no. Ow. Yeah, that was unlucky. This is the only problem I have with this game. You have to be pretty precise and there's no other way to control it.
A Guardian.
Yes.
Oh, the 8-bit drummer? Maybe, yeah.
My shield won't protect
That'd be
me
good.
completely.
Um,
We must take initiative.
Oh, yeah, if you want to stream Gecko, I'd... Oh, goodness me. Double overhead, wait for the stamina recharge. Swing early, nice. Yes! You have to be quite quick on that retaliatory. Ow, that's my fault. Nice. You waited long enough there. There we go. We'll get this. Block. Nice. Sometimes it is a little about luck. Nice. There we go. You have to sometimes release it early. Like that. There we go. It's not very athletic, but it works. The giant battle of the overheads. There we go, we did it. Yay! Just took me a few tries to get into it.
A Guardian.
It sounds cool, and with cool, I mean terrifying, indeed.
Animated by the Fae.
It is pretty terrifying.
Similar to the way wolves can be possessed. They were supposedly posted at important sites to ward off unworthy visitors.
We're unworthy then?
On the contrary, I believe you just passed a very old rite of passage.
Didn't take us too many tries to get through that. I'm actually quite impressed. I don't normally fight with the axe.
You're free to leave this place now.
I haven't done for a while. Yeah, we gotta leave. We get to leave.
You now have the
Yeah, those
ability
guardians
to
are pretty
build
terrifying.
favor
And the
with
thing is, you don't have a
successful
parry,
strikes.
you can't dodge.
Favor is energy
You
that
just
can be
block.
used in magic attacks.
Yay! So we get to do magic attacks, not yet, but we do.
I'll be resting at the monastery. Come find me when you're ready to subject me to more horrors.
The
Let's
village
do
is just
one
waking
more
up.
quest.
Where do you want to go?
See, the good thing is you actually get the agency to walk around. In other games, it might just be point and click. Got cut off, but yeah, I got cut off by the Guardian. Yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna stream Warframe, we could drop you a raid.
Looks like some monks are serving ale. They've certainly drawn a crowd.
You'd scarcely know there was an invading army.
Join us. Our fellow brothers and sisters
Also,
from
if anybody
Bon
else has
Arthur
any
are
raid
here with their
suggestions,
ale.
do let me know.
Come, drink.
Press R2.
The crowd is full of monks.
Let's talk to the sober ones first.
Push down on the left stick.
I'll tell you about some strange business.
Ah,
Let's have a
there's a fella sober face.
You heard about the mine at Kingolic?
Oh, this one's quite good.
10 miners went down the other day, none come back up. The village sent in a search party and they found nothing. No bodies, no cave-in, nothing. And a large mine. 10 men and women vanished into thin air.
Where is this mine?
Hey, Fendi,
Just
welcome
up
in.
the mountain. I could show you the way, but I sure as hell ain't going in.
Maggie will want to hear about this.
How did you find me, by the way? Curious.
Press R2 to take up this quest.
Yeah, let's do this.
L.
Mines are places to discover things. Are they not?
Not your PC
I'm
Gecko,
the one
that's
who
fair.
has to see the things you discover.
Yeah, hello Fendi, welcome in. This is the Vale Shadow of the Crown. A fun, primarily audio, light action RPG.
Go, Shepherd.
The old man said the mine followed the vein straight into the mountain. The end of the tunnel can't be much farther.
I hear something.
Up ahead?
Yes.
I hear it too.
Scary noises.
What is it?
A rift.
Scary
Connection to the Fey
noises.
world. I have not come across one in decades. We should go to it. It may have answers. If it is a rift that swallowed the miners, it may explain why there was no trace of them.
It's always
What do you
weird when
mean
you
by
let go of the
swallowed?
stick and the character carries on moving and
The
it's not
rifts
because of
themselves
drift.
do very little swallowing. It's what comes out of the rifts that we should concern ourselves with.
I'm not sure what you're hearing, but this is it. This is the end of the tunnel.
You're sure?
Feel it. It's solid.
Hello? I hear voices in the walls.
The miners.
I hear it too, Princess. But I doubt it's the miners.
Yeah, this goes a little horror
There's
gamey.
something else here, Shepherd. What do you see?
Dripstone columns.
Do they strike you as unusual in any way?
There's 3 of them together. It almost looks like someone molded them here.
Draw your weapon, Alex. I want you to strike each of the columns.
Oh yeah, forgot about this. So if we and then
They call to you.
yep, so
Go
you
ahead.
get a little memory game in it.
Answer them. It's working. Answer again.
Yep. There we go.
Well done. And again.
Basically Simon, but with an axe.
It's open.
Yay!
Is this the Fey realm?
We did the thing.
In front of us.
No.
The blind of us. Well, sort of.
Formed by the rift inside. Go ahead, Alex. Lead us to the rift.
Uh-oh. Hopefully we're not going to get rift
What
apart.
do you see, Shepherd?
Hello?
Who's that?
And also, there we go.
What happened to you?
We opened a way into this vault. We had a look around, and the passage in was gone.
Well, you need to get out before it closes again. Go.
No need to ask twice.
Wait. Did you see anything while you were here? Anything strange beyond the passage closing?
Nope.
It's not enough for you.
There was one thing. The air never soured. Take a deep breath. Not the hint of a breeze, yet it's as clear as mountain air.
Go.
I do love the fact that like there's different sort of accents and stuff going on.
Why?
You coming?
Shepherd, you can see them out.
I'm not leaving you down here.
Suit yourself. Alex, find the rift if you can.
If I can. You clearly haven't seen me up to this point. Been taking long shots with the bow from miles back.
Going to close it. Reach out with your shield hand. Go ahead.
What if I don't want to? Oh.
What do you hear?
My name.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, you don't get the choice.
Silence. Complete silence.
Something has my arm! Shepherd, pull her back.
I have you, Alex.
Draw your weapon, Alex.
Something is coming through the rift.
Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Oh yeah, you have to wait till they move. Like that. You get one shot. Ow! That's my fault. Yeah, see, when you get one shot. There we go. Block. And... blink. There we go. And... the good thing is they're predictable. The bad thing is they're predictable. I remember these took me a while to figure out when I first played. I was like, why? How? Oh yeah, I was going to swing left anyway. There we go. And incoming. There we go. I like predictability in enemies sometimes. It's nice. As well, that can be very, very helpful. Yay!
Are they gone?
That's the last of them, I think.
That's the last of us. No, wait.
Terrifying.
Last of them.
There can be no doubt. Something in the Fey realm does not want you alive.
But why?
That, I don't know.
Let's go. This way.
Yay, we did the scary horror quest. But with that being said, we are going to look to wrap up here.
Over here, Alex, before we leave.
What is it?
Oh yeah.
Now that part of you has entered the Fey realm, you will be able to draw from it.
I've entered the Fey realm.
Of course you have. Some small part of you anyway. Now, no more questions. We must do this while it's fresh in your mind. Take up your shield. Quickly.
Okay.
The good thing is I can have
Quiet,
other
Shepherd.
things
Recall those
going on in the
voices you
background
heard.
as long as it's not disrupting the game.
Yes. I hear them.
Now, gently, ask them for favor.
Press left trigger to trigger spell.
Oh, I believe... Yep, the wonderful Laura K Buzz is live. And we'll get... There we go.
I didn't need those eyebrows.
It comes so easily to you. I'm envious.
Please, let's go.
There we go. So that's that quest
Fire
done.
shield burst will burn enemies surrounding you and leave them temporarily vulnerable to follow-up attacks.
Yay! That's always a good thing to be able to do. So we are going to drop a raid once we're back out of this little extra dialogue sequence.
Follow up on any more leads.
We'll let you know. Monks are certainly loose with stories.
Where to, Alex?
There we go. So this has been the Vale Shadow of the Crown. I'm not sure what I'm going to play next week. I suppose kind of. We'll see how Hellblade 2 shapes up, I guess. That's part of it, of course. But I will let you know schedule-wise what happens. And yeah, so Sunday is going to be Gears 5 with, well, people. If you're interested in joining or watching at the very least, you know, feel free to come along as well to see the chaos unfold with a multi-person crew, multi-person squad, I guess. And thank you so much to all of you for coming along. I really appreciate it. It means so, so much. Let's drop a raid to the wonderful Laura Cabo. She's playing Hades 2. So spoilers beware for the early access game that it is at the present time. But honestly, really, really appreciate it. Go give Laura a follow. Absolutely wonderful as well. Fantastic to work with. But all that remains for me to say, other than, of course, keep an eye on the Discord, the Twitter, etc. for everything that happens, and thank you all for coming along today. All that remains for me to say is I've been Silence Combat. Have a great rest of the day, whatever time it is. You're part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching, and please stick around for the raid. Thank you very much for watching.